When is your time?
I still have hair.
Come on.
No, fam. Even if listen,
I still have hair.
I can grow hair.
I'll take off my hat right now. I have no fade. We're just in this do whatever you want type of society at this point.
They probably just seen him with theirs like, hey, Justin Bieber,
Should have do that for us before the anniversary.
Okay.
That's just like a regular thing.
We got this.
You know what I'm saying? Every day is Valentine's Day, man.
Galentine.
AKA Mr. Chawas Bawas, AKA.
Oh, you admitted it like that, bro? Holy smoky.
Don't put
Bawas on it. That means to eat bachi.
Holy.
All right, Mr. Chawas Bawas.
What are we doing today?
He's out of control. The natural gave you 100 butts to the head.
How do you give people ideas on
The nickname.
the nickname.
I'm glad we bought Pause back.
If you clip this, just don't tag me. You know what I mean? Just don't tag me.
Behind the scenes, man, them is like this.
Nah, bro. I want to release and the shorty's back. Like, please
Stop.
release.
Stop.
Shut up, man.
Natural's like, it takes me too long.
We love hip hop.
That looks crazy.
That looks crazy. I was kind of trying to go for like a Jason Statham kind of like stubble, you know, but then I realized my jawline is not that good.
It does give Jason Statham.
A little bit. Nah, I need to fix my jawline a little bit.
Oh, now I gotta pull up Jason Statham on the screen.
Remember when I was a youth,
man.
I watched Crank with my parents, and that scene where like he needed an adrenaline rush, so he just started the shot in public. Oh my god, that's
You rated him ever since.
I rated. I'm like, yo, Jason Statham is that nigga.
Hold on a second. Give us camera 4.
This is what I was going.
Holy.
Is this you, Czar?
I thought it was.
This you, bro?
It's not as easy to pull. I thought I could easily pull this look.
Oh man, I fuck with it, bro.
I kind of know. I kind of do look like it a little bit.
Oh,
You can get it off. So.
man. I'm gonna do now. It's because it's daytime when we're filming this, so I have a little bit more time to edit. I'm gonna do a split screen.
No, you have to. Yeah,
A split screen is happening.
Yeah.
But, Liam Neeson took all of Jason Statham's roles, bro. If you bag it.
How?
Because at first Jason Statham was like, oh, if you have like the lower budget action movie, but you still want it to sell off, just link Jason Statham, you know what I mean? And he will get people in the seats, you know? But then once Taken came out, then like Liam Neeson kind of became that go-to guy, you know?
I'm looking up his movies right now. His Transporters is kind of hard to beat, bro.
No, it is, but like that was time ago, you know? Like when did that drop?
That was 2002.
You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
I also feel like Liam Neeson is willing to do steroids for his roles. I feel like Jason, the reason why I rate Jason Statham, not only is he a good actor, but he doesn't really like, even with the bald-ish, like he'll even leave the side. You know what I'm saying?
Keeps it real.
There's something aspirational about that. As a bald dude, like I feel seen, you know? I'm like, yo, if a girl likes Jason Statham, like she might like me.
You know what? And we'll get to a pre-topic because like I didn't know we were gonna get into white actors, but I fuck with it. Pull it up on the screen again here, Jake, please. He's the only one. Okay, and for the people who watch the podcast, you guys know we had this conversation a few weeks ago about the bald guys and who can get away with having the hair on the side. We found him.
Yeah, he's the only one that pulled it off.
He's the only one who actually pulled it off and like gal them fuck with him.
Yeah, and you know who also kind of pulled it off back in the day? I don't know. Do you remember Zidane?
No.
You know Zidane, the soccer player?
Oh, yeah.
Serge Zidane. He kind of looks like Jason Statham, but let's keep in mind these are multi-millionaires. So obviously, y'all they will not care. Whatever.
Is this Zidane with a Y? I seen one.
Zidane. He did the headbutt in
Isn't
2006.
it
Zinedine Zidane.
Oh, something like, okay.
So he played for France. I think he was a midfielder.
Oh, shit, bro. He even got the whole widow's peak.
That was like earlier. If you look at him, like,
look at this shit.
Even when he had hair, the widow's peak is crazy.
Yo. Okay, we're not gonna get into a bald conversation.
Shout out all the bald bros out there, bro. I'm not getting the surgery. I'm gonna rep. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna make it, and I want the bald gentleman to feel represented.
Because pause, like
we love hair.
You have like
the head shape,
the aesthetic, the same as these guys to kind of like pull it off. You know what I mean?
No, but even like I feel like there's a stigma around baldness in the black community where it's like the last option. But I feel like No, did he? But there are black dudes that pulled off the bald look as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't think it's a stigma as much anymore because mans, if they could grow the beard, then they'll do like the bald and the beard type thing. And
Yeah.
they'll get their thing off that way, you know?
Mm.
Yeah. You could, as long as you can grow a full beard,
Yeah.
you can get off the baldness.
So Friday, when is your time?
I still have hair.
Come on.
No, fam. Even if I listen,
I still have hair.
I can grow hair.
I'll take off my hat right now.
Man.
I have no fade. Listen,
Okay.
it's not crazy. Like my
No, it's not
edges
that bad.
are kind of rough, but I'm
Low-
50 years old, fam.
Low-key is better than yours.
It is. Well, actually, I feel like my hairline is better, but the middle of your hair.
Yeah, I
is-
got
is
edges like
thicker,
crazy.
pause.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like, but obviously, like my hair is going to recede after 50 years of life. But fam, I'm 50 and I don't have hair dye on my hair, bro.
Yo, you're 50, you're competing with the 30-year-old niggas. You know?
No,
Yeah.
honestly, if it hasn't receded yet, I feel like it might just be like that.
I think
forever,
it might
bro.
just stop there, bro.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know
think
what I'm saying?
it would have gotten worse if you were
Yeah.
gonna be bald.
And when I get the fade, like my barber knows how to put the line back over here to make it look like it's a like that's where my line's supposed to be. I'm
You-
good.
This is kind of random, but do you remember those double lineups where they would like run a line through your lineup?
Oh, yeah. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, I was gonna say no. I was gonna ask if you ever did those.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I never did
Okay,
that.
anyway.
Okay, I have a pre-topic here.
Yes.
The Indian Justin Bieber is here. Now,
With
listen,
the Russ.
you guys have to let me know if this is AI or not. Okay, this is courtesy of World Star. One take, Jake, if you could pull
Oh, I
this up on the
seen this
screen.
you.
Indian Justin Bieber has just been voted the most handsome man in India.
For real?
Watched him on.
Good though.
He did kind of slide. Real or AI?
I think that's
Before we
AI
get to,
still.
you think it's AI?
Yeah.
If it's AI, it's very well done. India's home to almost 2 billion people. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the motherfuckers was that guy. You know what I'm saying?
So I'll read the caption here. Sunjay Chavan, better known online as the Indian Justin Bieber, is just going viral once again after being voted the most handsome man in India. What started as a meme and an internet joke has turned into a real stardom, with fans drawn to his Bieber-like looks, pop covers, and fearless stage presence. Now crowds are showing up just to catch a glimpse of him in public.
So he was really voted the sexiest man in India?
Real, this is
That's
facts.
the part I don't believe.
They didn't catch the
Well-
old man this time.
Well, I would say because in Jamaica, there's this youth. He's called like Jamaican Michael Jackson or whatever,
Oh my
right?
god!
And like, he's a little bit on the spectrum, and his teeth is messed up or whatever, kind of like how this Indian Justin Bieber is.
yeah.
But his facial, like the way his face is constructed, like on paper, he should be like a beautiful, like a beautiful man. You know what I mean? So basically, he would do like these Michael Jackson moves, and he would go around, and then like he would have all the girls going mad, like literally all the. So he went viral or whatever, right? And then like he had a little thing, and he kind of fell off or whatever, but he had a resurgence recently. And like now he's been flying out, you know what I mean? He's been making tunes, and the tunes are actually like low-key TikTok brought him back, you know what I mean? So that now he has to get him up, get that Jamaican Michael Jackson.
Jamaican.
You gotta
Michael
search
Jackson.
that. You got-
and I'll show you guys one more post of this guy over here. Salute to Sanjay.
Justin
Or
Bieber announces
Suraj,
his
sorry.
intention to conquer the American entertainment market. Suraj Chavan, often called the Indian Justin Bieber
he's
online,
heard.
is making new headlines. The internet
is
creator
crazy.
from India built a huge following by posting song covers and short videos. Many fans say he looks like Justin Bieber, and that helped
does
him
not.
go viral. His pages now have millions of followers, and he lives a star-style life. At events, fans gather around him, and many girls scream
But
when
search
they
up
see
his
him.
page if he has
Now
millions of
Suraj
followers
is
and
thinking
stuff.
bigger.
Crazy.
Recent buzz says he wants to enter the U.S. entertainment market.
Oh no.
People close to him claim he believes Justin Bieber is no longer at his peak and that he has more potential right now.
Okay. Let me stop the video here. Okay, I had a rant the other day about anarchy, and maybe this kind of coincides with it because what the hell are we doing, bro? Man, that just kind of have Justin Bieber's hair are accumulating mass amounts of followers. We're just in this do whatever you want type of society at this point, bro.
But I don't even consider that our society. Once again, India, many people, right? They probably just seen him with theirs like, hey, Justin Bieber, like, you know, like it's just that easy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I guess it's almost like a meme that went a little too far. I feel like he thinks he's bigger than the program. He wants to come to the stage. He's acting like Bieber peaked.
I just have, because you said it's not our society. Shout out Mucho from Relentless Diaries. That's my boy. But he hosted the Drake lookalike contest out here.
That's our society.
Where everyone all these friggin' Afghan, friggin' light-skinned man them all over the GTA. Man them probably flew in, drove in.
Mans came from New York, fam.
Bro, man them filled up apartment 200 with Drake clones, bro.
Anarchy, brother.
That's not anarchy. That was a contest. People wanted money. Only Izzy Drake, that one guy, kind of tries to make it his actual thing. The rest of those guys, I feel like they're just like, yo, I look like Drake.
Now, there's a few mans that tried to like
impersonate him.
Yeah, bro. There's Perkio who impersonated like any man that, I look like this nigga. Let me just go make a bag out.
And let me be clear about anarchy. I don't mean like, and I could play my rant, but like I'll just re-say it. That and like when people picture anarchy, they picture just people running in the streets, guns blazing, looting, all kind of like fire, cars burning and shit like that. Like, nah, bro. I think we are already here, bro, but just in a different way. You know what I'm saying? We're in the age where like niggas is crashing out online just to go viral. Mans are going to different countries to crash out and go viral. They get locked up. They come home. The Vitali's home right now. I don't mean like guns blazing, stores getting looted. We're just in a society where anything fucking goes. Even the police are corrupt at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we're just doing whatever we want, kind of like anarchy.
I think at the end of the day, it's just about entertainment value. Like those Michael Jackson impersonators you see, or like if there's a Donald Trump impersonator, or like even cover bands are a thing if you want to take it there. Like, I think that as long as there's entertainment value, there might be an audience for it.
Yeah.
Do I think all of them are valid? No. But at the end of the day, they're just supplying a demand.
Yeah.
Like the only reason these guys exist is because people care.
But bro, you use the word entertainment value.
Yeah.
What the fuck is valuable about the lookalike Justin Bieber and no diss, because we interviewed these guys, like the lookalike Drakes and stuff. What's valuable about this entertainment?
Okay, the Justin Bieber guy, he's singing different alternative covers of Justin Bieber. So there's musical value there.
And how often does Justin Bieber go to India?
Probably never.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, like, fuck, at least we have this nigga, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
And like, even though there's like many people there, like, and I'm sure many of them try to get into the entertainment industry, like they see like a dark-skinned Indian dude with the blonde swoosh singing baby, baby. Like they're gonna like enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like
to flock in millions to see him on road and all that. Like I feel like the point of entry or the level of entry to say you're a celebrity or quote unquote famous or even popular is just diminished.
Bro, I'll tell you this. If you go to where that guy is from in India and you just walk around, people will start following you.
Why? Because I'm black?
Multiple reasons. It could be like, oh, this is black guy in our village, you know? Or it's like, oh, that guy's from YouTube. He's YouTuber, Canadian YouTuber. You know, like I feel like it's just more like they're so willing to engage in just celebrity.
Yeah, but like I don't got millions of followers.
You will gain millions of followers. You spend 3 months in India doing your thing, bro. I guarantee you're gonna be like they're gonna build a cult following.
If he's walking around with like a camera and people like
every day, you're posting every day in India.
Like a cameraman's like following him type shit.
Yeah, you're doing covers of Drake, or you're just speaking in a Toronto accent. You're just speaking English as a black guy over there.
Yeah,
you'll gain thousands of followers there just because one, they're probably more supportive. Two, they're looking for that type of entertainment.
Somebody's different in the neighborhood.
You're from the West. Yeah. You're emulating the West. The Justin Bieber guy, I guess he's trying to emulate Western art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the Drake stuff here, it's like, okay, I'm never going to see Drake, but like, oh, this guy's dancing like Drake and kind of looks like Drake. I think that's a little more lame, personally. Like you're doing walkthroughs as like fake Drake.
And I don't want to diss these guys because they watch us, right? I just don't see the value.
Well, I don't think celebrity has diminished because I don't think none of these people could call themselves celebrity. Maybe he's like a local celebrity for like he could be an Indian celebrity. You know what I mean? But I don't think the fake Drakes are celebrities. They're popular. They could be public figures maybe. But I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? I feel like this is like a beautiful opportunity for any creator right now. Like we are at a point where, okay, maybe you might not be a millionaire, but you can make 100 bands in your crib. You know what I mean? Making YouTube videos on TikTok Live. You know what I mean? Like doing brand deals on Instagram. Whereas back in the day, like if you wanted to, you have to like go through gatekeepers and like all these like casting couches and all these weird things. You know?
I don't mind that as somebody who's benefiting from that lifestyle or from that new type of thing that's happening in society, or not even new. What I don't like is, and I guess also benefiting from it in a way, is rewarding debauchery, right?
But what's the difference between a Drake impersonator and an Elvis impersonator?
I'm not just talking about the impersonations. I'm just talking about everything goes. The impersonation thing is part of the everything goes. Like, oh, I just have to impersonate this guy and I can accumulate freaking thousands of followers, maybe millions, get groupies and all that just because I'm impersonating somebody. I can just go to somebody's country and harass them and cause a bunch of havoc, and then I will accumulate multiple things. Like, we're not doing anything that takes talent to accumulate these followers. We're just doing whatever.
So you think we should gatekeep a little more
I
because
don't know
now
about
everything
gatekeep.
goes.
I think audiences should be able to decipher, like, am I watching somebody who's giving me some kind of a talent, which to me has entertainment value, or am I just watching somebody just do something stupid and that's what I'm watching for?
I think it was always everything goes. You know, it just wasn't always on a mainstream level. You know, because like even back in the day, like I'm not sure if it was like RedTube, what it was called, but like there would be like those websites where like, yo, you could watch mans getting beheaded. You know what I mean? All the next
RedTube
things.
is porn.
Oh, okay, my bad. But like, there was a certain site, you know, where like it's like some Kazakhstanian site or whatever. Like, this have millions of views. You know what I mean? And like, so I feel like debauchery was always rewarded. Like there'll be mans streaming messed up stuff, and people would be donating. Like, you know what I mean?
Even when you go before the internet, bro, like even in America around slavery times, you could go to like a zoo and they would just have like a black baby just there. Like, and people were paying to watch that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or even minstrel and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think actually, if anything, debauchery is more rewarded than actual talent. Like
guess.
realistically, people like to see a car crash in that sense.
Yeah. And now at least we can like contain it in a video and watch Jack Doherty, right? Sorry, I mentioned Jack Doherty again. Sorry, Jake.
Jake, is that your boy? Oh, okay.
Jake hates that nigga.
He just, I think Jake just has a hatred for him. But
Okay.
you can watch him crash his car, and mad YouTubers are going to react to it. Bro.
I think now there's something for everyone. And when you talk about the entertainment value or even just overall value of some of the impersonators, let's say I have a kid who's like obsessed with Drake. He's like 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
I obviously can't afford Drake to pull up to my crib for a birthday party.
Yeah.
But I could get this impersonation Drake.
You can get Frake.
I can get Frake, Lake, Weekday Lake. And the kid is still going to be excited because that's his favorite artist, even though he doesn't know, or maybe he knows it's not Drake, but it still like represents Drake.
Even streamers like, I remember when Kai got the fake Zendaya, because there's a shorty that looks just like Zendaya, you know what I mean?
Okay.
He got her to come on stream. And like, just the fact that she looked like Zendaya and like, Kai has risen her up, you know what I mean? Like, people just wanted to see that, you know? Like,
So she's clouded because she was born looking like Zendaya, and Zendaya became famous.
And the thing is, like, she didn't even ask for it. She was posting regularly, and every time she posts, she would just go viral because everyone's like, oh, you look like Zendaya. I thought this was Zendaya, blah, blah, blah.
So is it the audience or is it the people who are the characters or the people making the content?
The audience.
It's not like, okay, if people are begging to pay you to do something at a certain point, it's like, all right, bro, let me just lean into this. Like, why?
Yeah.
There's this YouTuber that does this series where he gets celebrity lookalikes and they walk through the mall and they end up shutting down the mall. So it's like, because people actually think that's Taylor Swift, people actually think that's Justin Bieber. So it's like the effect is the same as if they were the real person because people are just enamored with the idea of celebrity.
I think the word entertainment value, it still works, like what you're talking about, but what the meaning has changed.
Definitely.
What's entertainment value has completely changed to what before, like, entertainment value meant, oh, I'm watching like a Chris Brown sing and dance and everybody was able to do the routine together. And it's like, yo, that's entertaining. That they're so talented. Now you don't have to have talent. It's
well, I
entertaining.
think before entertainment value had to be orchestrated by the powers that be.
Exactly.
Now you could be entertained by anybody, anywhere, at any time.
Mm.
Sometimes I wake up randomly 4 or 5 in the morning. I just go on TikTok. I'm watching a random ass live stream. You know what I mean? Like 30 people in there. But like, it's just, I'm entertained by it, you know?
Yeah.
So, and last thing on this. Is it because we're entertained by anything, or have we reached a level of boredom in life? Even though it's hard to be bored because we're busy people, right? But some of the things that I watch, I'm like, I must be bored to have this on in the background.
Yeah, I think because of the rate we consume content at is so much higher than the last generation or even the generation before that. Back in the day, like you would wait all day to watch 1 hour of a show at the end of the day, and that was your entertainment, you know, or you listen to the radio or something. But now it's like we're doing like 30 times that in just an hour. Scroll, that's one piece of content. Scroll, that's one piece of content. So imagine how much content we're consuming. So eventually you're gonna get past the mainstream content. You're gonna get into random territory. Like I do see stuff on my algorithm. It's like 4 likes, 5 likes, random reactions, you know, and you can go down a rabbit hole in that sense. And then based on what you spend your attention on, that's what the algorithm's going to push forward even more.
Yeah. Now we're living in some different weird times, man. I'm going to start off this podcast here, and salute to Dusty Wallace. He's on his way here. Should be here soon. But I'm going to start off this podcast with a couple of songs that commemorate the 9th year. I did not mention the 17th, we're the 15th now when we're recording this, so it won't be the actual anniversary when we publish this on Monday. But the Tuesday will be 9 years of doing this podcast.
Oh, wow. Big congratulations.
I read that. I
You
read
know what
that.
I'm saying? Oh, Dusty, just in time. There we go. Yeah, 9 years of doing the pod. Big thanks to everybody who's been tuning in from year one. Maybe I'll just give a quick little speech. Like, to be honest, bro, to be sitting here, big salute to you guys. Like I said before, the best iteration of the podcast, but over the years, big salute to guys like PK Herc, who a lot of people are like, yo, we got to bring it back to them days, right? Because it was very substantial days, you know what I'm saying? And big up to Gutsy Guts and the homie Gucci, right? Gucci 416, who used to be doing the filming. But now we got like Jake over here doing the filming, and like the level of production and things that we're able to do now in comparison to 2017, bro.
Yeah.
When I started the show, fam, I say this over and over again, but I'll say it again. I used to start the shit. The audio was the phone sitting in the middle of the table to catch all of our voices. So everything that's going on in the background, like there's a fan going on in the room, there's sirens happening. The listening audience is not getting labored with all of the extra sounds. Back in the days, people were listening with everything in the background, fam.
Yo, I want to ask you something. So big up on 9 years.
Thank you.
In those 9 years, what would you say was the biggest moment for you on the pod?
Biggest moment
or the most
pod.
memorable moment?
It's hard to say. I know I always revert back to the Bizloke interview.
I was thinking that too.
That was like a train wreck to watch, but it was also a train wreck to conduct. It was a very
top of the toilet paper, and I rolled that shit up and put that shit inside with some pencils. And even if I don't get those pencils, I'm cheeking a few pencils just so I could write on the wire. This is straight pain, I'm telling y'all, nigga.
Hey, we appreciate it.
Yeah,
this is real life. This is real life. This is what we want to hear. We want to hear the real life.
That shit right there made me write some shit. Nobody loves me no more. I'm all alone, only dial tones whenever I call my friends. Nobody loves me no.
Wild interview, you know what I'm saying? So, and we were pretty new in the game at the time, so I wasn't really used to like wild interviews, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, I just feel super blessed, fam, because like I can't remember a most memorable, but the fact that I know Maestro Fresh West, like I have his phone number, we hit each other up on shit, you know what I'm saying? That's a product of doing We Love Hip Hop. Pull up. Dusty Wallace in the building.
Jeez.
Big salute to Dusty Wallace. Big salute to Dusty Wallace. Yo, Dusty.
Hi. Sorry, guys. Traffic, Toronto traffic.
Yeah. We could hear it outside.
Valentine's, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
What up?
What's going on, brother? Welcome. I'm here reminiscing before we get to the intro.
Reminiscing of the times we had?
Yeah.
Pause. Sorry.
We're 17th is gonna make 9 years of doing the pod.
I know. And I've been on it for like what, 5, I guess? About pushing 5?
Since
4?
like 2022.
Yeah.
So about 4 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was saying Zara was asking me like most memorable times. Like I can't think of just one memorable time, bro. Like we have at least 500 interviews on this channel, bro.
Damn, bro.
That's a lot, bro. I'm trying.
That's a testament to your persistence, your dedication. You know, so big up to you. Like 9 years, yo. I tried to do my own podcast. I didn't even make it 2 months, bro. So
yeah, bro.
It's real.
But like just to be able to know all these different people from podcasting. I did an interview yesterday with the Toronto Star.
Wow.
Right, big salute to the homie Jason who interviewed me, right?
Yeah.
And it was like a 2-hour interview, right? We were talking about like the little OT incident, and then he started getting into like talking about me and my my coming up in the game and stuff like that. And I even told him because he asked me pretty much kind of the same question as you, right?
Yeah.
The fact that I can have a conversation with Drake at any point in time. I knew him from way before this podcast shit started. But if man's weren't sitting here doing a podcast that people are interested in, those conversations wouldn't be happening right now.
Definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people from back in the days that he knew that he doesn't have conversations with right now because they ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy to be able to be doing something that's important to the culture out here.
Damn right.
You know
Damn
what I'm
right.
saying?
Damn right.
So salute to 9 years. I'm going to start with some music that kind of commemorates the 9 years, and then I'll explain to you guys after.
I'm on point today.
Yeah, super on point.
I'm on point. See, I know I'm on point. I know I'm on point.
You wore the right sweater. You know?
Comment down below your favorite moment of the pod in the last 9 years.
Yeah.
I think mine might have been when Mula stood up and you were just like, that's just that moment. I feel like even that episode was crazy.
I'm not you niggas, dog. Like, I don't really give a fuck. I'm just that nigga.
Yo.
Give
Careful.
a fuck, nigga.
But I know there are a lot of good moments.
There's a Lady SB moment.
The lady
that
I was gonna say that was my
classic.
favorite moment, the Telly Ting moment.
Yeah.
A scene from that, him and a bunch of other people, right? Of War of the Telly Tings, right? Now, I'm just going to straight off top ask. Is any of that stuff true about Telly Tings?
What is what true?
Like the people be saying like, yo, and for the people who don't know, like Telly Tings is like girls who work in the night, like working tellies and stuff, like in hotels.
Doing what?
Like,
Working like doing
okay,
what?
I'll straight.
Doing
Don't make me. Are you a Telly Ting?
Am I a Telly Ting?
That's what I'm just gonna straight out ask what the people want to know in the comments all the time.
No.
Come on, fam. Like, you're a baddie, you know what I'm saying? But like, I know a lot of times people get in the telly. It's okay. We can be real over here today.
Did I not just say no? I don't understand. Like, I just said no.
I'm saying we're having a real interview here today. Like, the people want to know.
Are you still asking me the same question?
I'm just saying the people
Okay,
want to know.
honestly, like, do you hear this shit? Like, I like.
Yo.
When and then when we first started, obviously, right? The humble situation and me and
back in like episode 2. Yeah. That was kind of crazy.
We didn't know what viral was yet, kind of in a way. Like you didn't know, like
the thing is, we didn't have the production. We couldn't film properly. We were like filming like 28 minutes of the podcast at a time.
Yeah,
because we didn't know that after 28 minutes the camera stops. So you got to press record again.
Yeah.
So like a lot of like the first 10 or maybe 5 to 10 episodes, they'd be like 28 minutes.
I can give them wings down.
They're gonna be up there in heaven like, can y'all niggas keep it down over there, yo? Oh shit! You're bugging all the white people over here in heaven. You're making too much fucking noise, man.
Oh, and Hugh Hefner up there too, acting a fool too. You know, Hugh Hefner's up there acting a fool.
So then we find out, oh shit, you could press it again, fam. This is like stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we didn't have anybody working the cameras. Big salute to Joey Gambello, the battle rapper, right?
Yeah, Gambello.
He would, come through, help us with the camera, fam. Run the camera for us. You know what I'm saying? Man didn't know how to run the camera, fam. We're just doing whatever.
Yeah.
We'd have full audios because I'm thinking this is a podcast. As long as we got the audio, we good.
Yeah.
If you get the video, that's a bonus. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, not every podcast, like this 2017.
Yeah.
A lot of podcasts didn't have videos.
Yeah.
I would listen to Drink Champs all the time and watch the video if they had one.
On SoundCloud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
SoundCloud or Apple Music.
That's where we first launched, right? Like wasn't it SoundCloud?
SoundCloud was the first platform that I started uploading back in 2017.
Yeah.
Right? And right away, I started trying to find out how to get it onto other platforms.
Yeah, right.
Like, let's say after year one. I can't even say right away. After year one, I started uploading it to like every platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I will say 2018, that was the launch year. End of 2017. So the BizLoc interview was November 2017.
Yeah.
And then after that, we were like off to the races. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to start with some music to commemorate the times. Let's get it popping. Y'all can still hear it with let's start the shit, man.
Let's go.
I want to see that bad guy.
Banger. Banger. So I'm going to explain to you why I played these songs here. The Nas, no reason, right? I just wanted to kind of segue from ether to sheether. Okay? All right. And for the viewing audience, I suggest you guys go and watch the Spotify video after this. And you guys get to see the full video with the music, intros, outros, all that, right? But the sheether, when Remy Ma dropped sheether, that was episode 1.
Wow.
We were over at Vapor Central for episode 1. Big salute to Adam Baum, right? He was our guest for that episode. And I was looking for some things to talk about for the episode. Like, yo, I'm gonna start my first podcast. Oh my God. And boom, I woke up in the morning and lo and behold on the YouTube screen, Remy Ma goes at Nicki Minaj. And it was like the first time that she publicly like dissed this girl. Crazy. Remember, like at one point in time, they had issues and they would be like sneak dissing each other kind of thing in rhymes, but they never really said nothing to each other. So that day when that song came out, it was like the content gods gave us content, bro. We spent like the thumbnail of the episode has Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj next to each other when they were like younger and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole episode was just centered around, yo, I can't believe these two girls are beefing, fam.
That was 9 years ago. That's
9
crazy.
years ago.
Almost a decade.
Yeah. So that's why that's the method to the madness of the playlist.
Yo, our 10-year anniversary is gonna be crazy.
Oh, hell yeah.
It'll be crazy.
That's when I'm gonna be like big party, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're doing it.
At least a Korean grill or something.
And a show from a certain amount of rappers.
Yeah. We gotta do it big. Like for the 10 years, bro. Holy.
It's a Korean girl.
I mean, at least, bro, like
I'm taking you guys to hibachi for sure.
No. We got to do it something for everybody to be able to.
Oh, not just like a solo, like just
no. A show for the people.
A show for the people.
Obviously.
I was thinking about team building. Team building exercise at like K Grill. I just want K Grill.
No, we could do that before the
that's
anniversary.
hibachi, bro. That's cool.
I'm gonna make sure to do that for us before the anniversary.
Okay.
That's just like a regular thing.
We got this.
You know what I'm saying? Every day is Valentine's Day, man.
Galentine's Day, dog. Galentine's Day.
Hey, yo, chill.
Let's get to it, man. We are Box, the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host of the most toast Friday, Ricky Dread, aka 9-Year Rick, aka Mr. Chawas Bawas, aka.
Whoa, you admitted it like that, bro? Holy smoking.
Don't put balls on it. That means to eat bachi.
Holy.
All right, Mr. Chawas Bawas.
For the
are we doing today?
He's out of control.
He's just confessing everything on the live.
These are not confessions, bro. This is just my life.
These are his confessions.
Let's try to put an ad out there for the girl.
Oh man. AKA 100 blunts to the head, AKA podcast Poppy.
100 butts to the head.
I feel like 100 blunts to the head. Hey, chill.
100 butts to the head is crazy.
Not talking cigarettes.
Right? AKA a whole bunch of AKAs. We back
Why did
at
someone
it.
give you that? Sorry to disturb you, but did somebody give you that one?
What, 100 blunts to the head?
Oh, I thought he said 100 butts.
No, I
that's
said
what
100
Natural just said.
blunts to the head.
Like, who said that to you?
No. That one was given to me. I don't remember who gave me that one right there. 100 blunts to the head.
100 blunts to the head.
Yeah. It's about 100 bucks.
This guy said 100
The Natural
butts.
gave you 100 butts to the head.
Butts to
Yeah.
the head.
Oh,
I mean, you're giving people ideas
No, I
on
did
here.
The nickname.
The nickname.
I'm glad we bought Pause back.
Definitely.
Right. So we're allowed to say it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Relax. Okay. We over here at episode 658. We Love Hip Hop Studios. We got back in the building. The Turkish Thrill. Political expert.
Yeah.
DJ extraordinaire and content creator extraordinaire.
Fact.
DJ Czar in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir. DJ Czar, aka Burrow Sound, aka Young Shawarma, aka Cheeseburger, aka Zarly Kirk, aka The Ruiner, aka Coffee Poppy. Back at it like a crack addict.
Multiple AKAs as well.
I'm adding one every week.
Welcome back. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. And we also got back at it. The Hip Hop Thrill.
Jeez.
Okay. You might see him at your local studios, tweaking and making sure that the rappers get everything. Not tweaking.
Yeah, I know. We know.
Making sure that the rappers have everything.
I'm clean now.
Dotted their I's and crossed their T's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The peoples aren't big.
They're tweaking.
They're tweaking.
You might see him at his local business counting the rackety racks or kicking a motherfucker out if they get too cute. You know what I'm saying? We got the hip hop legend himself, Dusty Wallace, in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Thank you. What's up? What's
going on, brother?
I feel kind of different without the headphones now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel kind of different.
It feels more like free.
I was about to say, you don't feel like...
I don't know. I kind of like... I don't know. I just wasn't on point there. When you, I don't have a bunch of AKAs right now ready to go. You know what I mean?
No.
I was like, the headphones were on. I'm late. My bad. You know what I mean?
Time just a concept. Now.
Well, what's up? Happy 9 years, full circle. 9 means full circle. So you already know.
Yeah.
You already know.
And it's the year of the horse today also, too.
Oh,
it's, Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year.
Chinese.
Year of the horse.
Yeah. But welcome back, sir.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Also, we have back at it, back in the building, the shit disturber himself. You might see him over on your YouTube screens, getting more views than anybody else on the channel. Had to send a little shot. You might see him on his own social media, running up the numbers. You might see him over at the jam, playing his own dub plates. We got content creator and DJ himself, DJ Natural Wave in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
You already know, hide your wife, hide your shots. Y'all do content with her. No, I'll take her out on Valentine's Day. No, maybe the day before or the day after.
Yeah, because they have their man,
Mr. One Band Plan over here, Valentine's Day. One Band Plan.
One Band Plan is crazy.
I have to do the roadie challenge with that. I say it bad, but it's probably like a 5 bills.
And they're still happy.
Ecstatic.
Right? But before we get into it, let's get into, let me salute the sponsors and then we can get into our pleasantries, starting with Exotic Hot Pot. From high-grade strain to authentic grabber and rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pot is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. Make sure if you want to get delivery of that Exotic Hot Pot, hit them up on their Instagram page. That's exotichotpot.ca or Exotic Hot Pot, or you can find them on their website, exotichotpot.ca. Quick, fast. If you look right behind Natural, that's the painting that we got up there.
Hard.
You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Exotic Hot Pot for the painting.
I actually drew that.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Traced it. To DJ
Zar traced it. Unbelievable.
Also, I want to give a salute to AINewsDaily.ca, a website that gives you AI-generated news across 1,000+ topics, 96 global cities, and daily features, plus VIP for our subscribers, AI-generated images, tarot readings, natal charts, investment tips, bet predictions, and drill wars, a text and image-based life simulator game set in the Toronto drill scene. One VIP subscription unlocks it all. During the We Love Hip Hop promotion, you get one VIP, or our VIP subscribers receive a $250 USD wallet credit. So hit them up on their website. That's ainewsdaily.ca. That's www.ainewsdaily.ca. Also, I want to give a big salute to Road Ready Detailing. That's over at 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. Okay, you can get your cars detailed, ceramics, wraps, tints, anything you need. Okay, pop over there, and if you see the man Dusty Wallace, let them know that you heard about them from the We Love Hip Hop podcast. Yes. Hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Toronto Road Ready Detailing. And again, you could just pop in. That's 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. Last but not least, I want to give a big salute to Grabba. There's a shaker of that Grabba on the table right there. Okay, they got the red herring Grabba. They got the red rose Grabba. You can get in the shakers. Natural got like a pouch of the Grabba leaf over there on the table. Hit them up if you want delivery in the GTA. That's grabba.ca. And let them know that the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you. Sane? That's a little quick one right there. Gentlemen, how's y'all weekends been? I don't know if I want to ask you guys how your Valentine's
Love
been.
is in the air. Don't
Love
be
is in
scared.
the air.
Start with this guy. Start with Mr. One-man plan over here.
Mr. Gallus, man. Well, go on.
Okay, I'll start off on Thursday because I did the poetry verse. Shout out to that.
Okay.
I lie. They had a good turnout. Shout out to Shakoi. Amazing turnout. Funny enough, one of the women that are involved in it, you know what I mean? We were involved at a point.
What's going on? What's her name?
But it's calm now. Like we're just cool now, whatever.
Tranquilo.
And next shorty, like that was there, like I lined it up for after. So I'm like, okay, bless, we're good.
Let's go.
And then this next girl who I'm talking to ends up pulling up as well.
On Valentine's Day? Oh no, it's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday. Okay. So I'm like, you know that Drake bar was like, I just see my ex-girl standing with my next girl, standing with the girl that I'm fucking right now. yeah. So I'm just like, yo.
Drake's good, man. You know what I mean? I'm not playing.
Kendrick never said that shit.
Oh man, if you clip this, just don't tag me. You know what I mean? Just don't tag me because the girl will be, you know what I mean? If you check it. So
well, you're giving up yourself right now. Well,
so I don't have a girlfriend right now. You know what I mean? So okay. So I'm just like, yo, how am I gonna extract this situation? But I'm DJ. You know what I mean? So there's a barrier. So like, they don't really have access to me for the time being. So after the event now, they're all just lingering around, you know what I mean? Helping, like, it's like, why you guys helping put the chairs back? It's like, what, like, why y'all need to leave? So
they're orbiting you.
You know what I mean?
So you were focused on one that you were, but there was three.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
They're doing like making constellations around natural.
You know what I mean?
Natural surrounded.
I'm not stopping the music. I'm just staying. I'm running pair tunes because like I'm not leaving the DJ. Right? So then there was a one point where the two that like I didn't want to interact with, they were kind of like gone for a moment. And then like I just went to the one, I'm like, I'm about to call the Uber, we're gonna leave.
Sneak out.
Quick. And it's like, okay, good. So she went to go get her stuff ready. I started getting my stuff ready. I'm just like, hey, meet me downstairs. And at this point, everyone comes back now, whatever, right? So I just say bye to everyone. I just go downstairs dolo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then after, I guess she caught the play or whatever, you know? And then she comes downstairs like a little while after, and then successfully extracted, bless.
Okay, I thought you were gonna like, you're about to get to the car and then the next one pops
one's
up.
waiting right there, right at the car.
Where do you think you're going?
Leaning on the car.
You're going?
Nah, bro, like I was looking out for me still. Okay, bro, that was proper. Okay, Friday, send her home or whatever.
Okay.
Next one, bring her to apartment 200.
Okay.
This guy's
wow. This guy doesn't sleep, man.
Full-time player.
This guy's a full-timer.
This one was calm because like I didn't even have to spend too much. I just got her Uber, you know what I mean? Paid for her cover at the apartment.
Those are the best.
Bro, it was like, what was it? It was like $20 each, you know what I mean?
Cheap one, huh?
But like, because she put it to the crib before, I went to the LCBO. I'm like, I'm just going to make us drink before so I don't have to get pure drinks while I'm there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're already on a proper
Pre-game.
wave. Yo, she didn't even want, she wanted no drink. Like, we're literally on the dance floor the whole, she just whining on me the whole night. I'm like, yo, I didn't have to buy no buckle, nothing or whatever.
Perfect.
So I'm like, okay, Thursday was blessed. Friday was blessed. You know what I mean? Saturday is actually Valentine's Day, but it's my Duke's birthday.
Happy birthday, dude.
You know what I mean? Happy birthday to him, you know?
Salute, air horns, air horns.
So we went to dinner and I'm like, okay, I already spent money. You know what I mean? Like, gotta give them. So I'm just like, okay, I don't want to take another shorty out. You know, I don't even have a girlfriend. You know what I mean? So if I take a shot to you on Valentine's Day, it's gonna kind of
and not to interrupt you, bro. You gotta be tired too, bro.
No, that's
a lot of exertion, man.
And that's the next thing. Like I DJ Thursday, you know what I mean? Went on Friday.
And there's a lot of fucking, bro.
Yeah, no, facts. So I'm like, yo, like, I'm not really trying to do the most, you know what I mean? And then the shorty that like I did that I would want to spend with, she was trying to go out, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just see you another time. I just had like a night in, you know what I mean? With fam or whatever, And then, you know, Sunday, I'm gonna be at So Red tonight at Nest. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you're at Nest tonight.
Yeah.
Or last night for the people who are watching.
Last night for the people who are watching.
Quick question, and you could say I don't want to answer that. It's a personal question, right? And then we can move on to the rest of you guys' pleasantries. With all these like back-to-back, like, this is not first time you've mentioned back-to-back nights or whatever type shit, right? Them don't like take the honey packs or anything like that to like deal with the next night, fam? Or is it like you're just this is just pause, okay, personal ass question type shit.
Yo,
right?
chill.
But like you're like already ready from the next night and to go and put in like multiple rounds.
Yo, the honey pack lasts you like 3 days, bro.
But I don't use
that's
that.
all I want to know if he's actually using them. Like,
more strength. More strength, more power. Stop it.
Yo, I'm still a young.
It's always those. Yeah, I know. And then you know what happens? The same young guy came to me. I was like showing him. I'm like, yo, I have these. He's like, I don't need that. Rah, rah, rah. Not even a week later, he's like, yo, you have those? I go, wow. Yeah, Now you need the main Mr. Tonka Dick. You know what I mean?
Tonka Dick is crazy.
What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not against it. I'm not against it. You know what I mean? But like, I just never had access. Like, I just never had access to it.
I'm gonna give you one.
Oh, and like I've tried it before, but it was one time like I went out with like a group, you know what I mean? And one of the shorties, she put
it in your drink.
She put it in everybody's drink. Yo, she was on something like, she's like, yo, I'm gonna get every. I'm like, I don't rate her, you know what I mean? Because like we were in Jamaica, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I normally don't do that, you know what I mean? Like,
what?
Like the honey packs.
You see, that's the thing with you niggas, man. You niggas is talking shit.
How
behind the scenes, man, them niggas like this.
Love those.
For sure, he would admit though.
So I would definitely admit it. Yeah,
but you can't really admit it now, right? Because you're digging down all these things, right? So they're gonna be like, where you get this energy? No, because they're not supposed to know you have this.
No, because I don't think honey packs have the same kind of like.
There's no stigma. Like shorties rock with that.
Like as maybe like the pills, like the corner store pills.
Yeah.
If they know that you're on the corner store pills or on the Viagras or the freaking or the Cialises and shit, they'll look at you different. But if they're like, oh, you're on the honey pack, they'll be like, oh, we about to get frisky tonight.
Exactly. Yeah, but the honey pack still brings what's it called, to your libido.
Yeah, but they don't look at it like a bad thing. They're like, oh, he's about to knock me down.
Okay, think about it like this now. What's in Viagra?
It's the same shit.
Vigor.
Yeah.
A root called Vigor, right? What's in the honey pack?
A root called Vigor. Yeah, but they're looking at the Viagras and stuff as you can't get it up.
Exactly.
Right? They're looking at the honey pack like you can, but you about to just knock my head off my shoulders.
Yeah. It's an enhancement. That's what I'm saying. But
not knowing that some of these guys can't get it up.
But that's what I'm saying. The young you came to me and was like, oh, I don't need that shit. And I was like, nigga, it's not about you needing it. It's about you keeping this bitch.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, you want to keep this bitch or you want this bitch to come fuck me?
Okay,
right? The thing is, because I'm on the figure.
The thing is,
I'm on one.
And I understand
on right now, bro. Chill.
You're like, I'm on one.
That's why you was late.
No, but that's how I'm talking to him, right?
Go down.
That's how I'm talking to him in the middle of the party. Like,
don't touch me.
That's how I'm talking to him.
Okay, but like, I understand everything you're saying. You know what I mean? And like, I'm not even trying to gas myself for anything.
No, I know.
But I mean, like, I'm a skinny nigga. You know what I mean?
I get you.
And like the stereotype with like the skinny niggas.
Yeah, we beat
like,
shit down.
You know what I mean? Like, we got
of course.
That. So a lot of the shorties that do it, like, more times they don't want no more. Like, they don't want no more. That's their fam. They're like,
but you see now, the honey pack is to last longer.
That's what I'm saying. They're like,
it's not has nothing to do with the size or you know what I mean. You're obviously gonna,
like
right?
sometimes when you beat it down, like they're like,
Yeah.
oh, fam, like,
Yeah.
this doesn't need to go any longer.
Yeah, but
This
what did
guy's really pumping up his chest.
No,
Like,
I wasn't trying to do it, but
I know.
I wasn't trying to do it, you know. But you went
hold
crazy,
on.
you
Let me
know?
ask you another question. So
Yeah.
you didn't drink a dragon stout. You didn't do nothing out of the sort.
Not this time, but I have done that before. Baba Roots,
Roots and
Magnum Tonic, you know, those
yeah.
things could go on, you know what I
And
mean?
you
I'm
see
not
the difference.
Yeah, I'm not against it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But like, you know, sometimes like I want to release, like, and the shorty's like, please
Stop.
release.
Stop.
shut up, man.
Now she was like, it takes me too long.
I'm not trying to guess.
Yeah.
I last too
I'm
long.
not trying to guess.
The girls are like, stop, Natural. It's too good.
You know what I mean?
This guy,
And I'm not
bro.
saying every time, you know what I mean? But like more times, like, you know, bands are Jamaican, you know, like,
Of course.
but still, don't think Jamaicans are taking 1-2s, dog.
No, shout out
Oh,
to you.
You're crazy.
man.
Jamaicans have orgies.
I'm so entertained by the mindset of the Natural and Dusty, because you guys have the Jamaican mindset also, where it's like, well, obviously we're Jamaican, so you know, we just beat shit down all the time.
Fuck her down.
Because like all Jamaicans, you know, freaking Philip and all the other Jamaicans that are just regular ass niggas and all that, they're all freaking tripod. They kill everything. All Jamaicans unilaterally kill shit, right?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
It wasn't even a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah.
Of course,
bro.
I was
So we
just saying,
do.
like, it's a
Jamaican.
stereotype. You know, like most stereotypes come from truth. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah. And we breed.
There's a reason why
Fuck things down.
a lot of shotties
We
go
leave
to
them.
Jamaica specifically
Exactly.
for their vacations.
Sex tourism.
And a lot of Jamaican men have white women for
All right.
certain reasons. It's all good.
I'm
not
just
a part of
saying,
that story.
He's not a part of that.
there's a Jamaican out there who's just
Maybe I am.
who's not beating it down. You know what I'm saying? There's a Jamaican out there.
No,
who's
that is
like,
true.
Him name Rye.
Yeah,
Him name Rye. Him name Rye. Rye, nah, we're mickle.
yeah. Roy's not killing the pussy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's Jamaican. He's not even a Jamaican Canadian. Like he's straight from Yard.
But yo, you're Bayesian, so you can like kind of step into that bravado as well. You know what I mean?
We know, but we
What's that supposed to
don't go around thinking that way. Like I don't know. I can't speak for all Bajans, but we don't go around thinking like, oh, all Bajan man, yo, we kill all the gal them, yo, we're the biggest bodies. Like it's a Jamaican thing, fam.
Nah, if you go to Barbados, them niggas maybe not killing it down, but they be on that freaky shit like, oh, yo, look, them Bayesian niggas, them Dominican niggas, them Trinidad niggas, oh, no one's gonna eat you better than
That's what they talking on the
That's
track,
what
they
they go on
boy.
and do.
That's what they talking on the track, they boy.
Yo, that's what they be trying
They
to
gonna
take
lick
your
your
girl. I'm like, all right,
Yeah, you threw the Etamons right on
Yeah,
the whole
bro.
island.
Yeah,
eh?
bro.
Wow.
All them Trini boy, they licking cunt boy.
No, but the Yonam are going. The Yonam are going.
Yeah, why not? They're gonna go get their butt licked for sure.
But you know,
Make sure I timestamp that word right there.
that's enough of my escapades. You know what I mean? I would want to know what the man them got up to.
Bro, like, I'm
yo, remember, I normally go last.
Hey, yo,
You like
chill.
solidified the whole thing.
No. Okay, so yeah, what did you guys do? Because
Man, I did.
not too much on Natural.
See, I don't want to say it like this because y'all gonna think it's like crazy. But like, is it okay to love on yourself, but not in a like?
Definitely.
Is it okay to love on yourself?
Of
I love on
course.
myself. I had to spend some time to love on myself. Does it sound fucking crazy?
No, fam, you're in a safe place, bro.
It sounds like a
Wait,
masturbation.
No, man, you can express yourself here, bro.
Where's loving
guy's gonna
yourself?
go off.
No, 'cause I was loving on myself, and you looked direct me in the eyes. I was like, bro, what are you talking
I'm
about?
not looking you in your eyes.
It's the shades, bro. It's the shades. But like, okay, what does loving on yourself imply?
I want to give a quick minute to give a shout out to Exotic Hot Pots, Canada's loudest brand. From high-grade strains to authentic grabber and all the rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pots is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. If you want delivery, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, Exotic Hot Pot, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop crew sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer!
Off the honey fact.
I'm loving on myself. You know what I mean? It's like, what do you mean, bro?
I took myself to a bachi.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I fuck with it.
You went to the barber. I seen you got the lineup and
Yeah.
thing.
Shout out T Major. You already know.
Now you're looking fresh, though.
Right? I was gonna cut them.
You were gonna cut off the locks.
Yeah.
No way.
Don't ever do it, bro.
Well, maybe it's for not for personal, but more for But anyways, yeah. For myself, like and an opportunity. I got a big opportunity coming, and I think they suggested I would look better without them.
That's what the white man wants you to do.
Hey, don't say it like that.
I'm telling you as a bald dude, do not cut your dreads, brother.
But yeah, I did the hibachi thing and sent some love to all 6 of my daughters. You know what I mean? And checked on them, seeing what was up. And yeah, just watched the slam dunk competition. And, you know, I was around loved ones.
As you should.
I was around loved ones this time, right? So it was like no arguments, no nothing, just everybody vibing out and, you know, cooling out.
Just cool vibes.
Cool vibe. I'm older now, right? You know, a couple 1, 2, you know, how he'll say it, shotties, catties, you know? We'll call and figure out what I'm doing. But I'm more on the tip of like, you do what you do and I'm doing what I do. You know
and it's family day long weekend, you know?
And it's family. And I would rather be with that than anything. And people, you know?
Yeah. No, I fuck with it, fam. No, ain't nobody gonna judge you for loving on yourself, bro.
I loved on myself because in the past I haven't.
Facts.
You know, and I got this little health thing going on, right? Where I'm getting better. So I believe if I push more energy into myself, right? When I do have a certain woman who comes into my life, I'll be able to treat her better.
Yeah.
Because I'm treating myself well.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? And that's something I've had to learn in the coming months, in the coming years, you know, and then going into the future. So I feel like if I didn't rush into anything this year. You know what I'm saying? I just chilled out and said, because I was in a relationship for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, so I made sure I'm not doing nothing that looks like, oh, I'm trying.
Yeah, you're doing too much.
I'm doing too much. Moving crazy on the internet. You know what I mean? Trying to fill in places that I'm not supposed to be. You know?
Yeah.
Being myself.
And it'd be cringe when mans are like, yo, this is what I'm doing with my new boo. And it's like,
that's crazy.
That's what the gal them do.
No, and that's what they do, and they're not even happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was really happy in going to hibachi, even though I would love for like next time I'll bring all my kids and stuff. But like it was good just being by myself.
Yeah.
And then the chef's like talking to me, you know, setting up a fire. I could have showed it on my Instagram. I could have showed it on my Snap, but I was like, you know what? This one's for me.
Facts.
Yeah.
If I do that, I'm showing off even more. And I showed a little something where I went, you know, like they had this preview thing. That was about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, man. I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
Yeah.
What about you, DJ Zara? How's your week been?
It's been good, man. On Thursday, I got this tattoo.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Big up Coop.
You know?
Yeah. So got... Diddy got the whole neck.
Wait, what?
This guy.
So what tattoo is that?
So, it's olive, like olive branch. Like a shareable.
Into the mic there, brother.
So olive branches. You can hear me, right?
No, not really.
Check.
There we go. I can hear you now.
Okay, so olive branches, and then there's a sword, like a cherubim sword.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, something I wanted, and Coop did his thing on it.
The job stoppers.
Yeah.
Job stoppers, career stoppers.
Yes, go through with it, brother.
Yes. So that was Thursday.
Hold on. Stop. What's going on here, bro? Do you got like a plan? Are you gonna like completely cover your
Michael
whole...
Schofield ass nigga?
No, because like you're starting to get taken over by tattoos, bro. Like
it's like addictive, bro.
Man has the angel neck. Pause.
Thanks, Natural.
Angel neck.
Hey, yo,
Pause.
Yeah, I don't know what to say to
that.
Yeah, honestly, like I do eventually want to just keep getting more tats. Like I want to get my chest done. I want to get more hand tats. Like I don't know. I don't be like drinking and balling up and stuff anymore. So I feel like this is like my new
hobby,
like addiction.
Yeah.
And man. So then I did that Friday. I went to work, whatever, did my thing, House of Lancaster. And then Saturday I moved to a new studio. So I rented a U-Haul. Shout out one of my homies. He helped me. So we're moving the couches, we're moving bare stuff. So I have a new studio now. And then I grabbed Somali food after. And then I got to go to bed early, which was that was like loving on myself. Cause I'm like, I'm always going to bed 2, 3 a.m. Like I guess I went to bed at like 11 p.m. And it was just it felt nice. Like, I was well rested, well fed. And I was like, a shorty linked me like, like, let's link up. And I was like, you know what? No. I'm comfy in my bed right now.
I love myself.
Same thing. What?
Like, no heck, So that was my week.
So does that make us, are we like,
gay?
No, maybe you.
Definitely not that.
Not gay. I ain't gay.
I'm joking.
I'm growing
washed.
No, you know
growing
what
up?
it is, bro?
Growing up?
No, we're mature.
No,
We're
it's
grown.
just you're not putting pussy on a pedestal anymore. It's like
Yeah,
you got so much. Yeah,
yes, so
Mr.
blood clot, your
two
dick
nights in
soon
a row,
fall
Mr.
off,
Back
bro.
to back.
Yeah, your dick gonna fall off. Your dick gonna be on
No,
there.
but
Is it?
You'll be
Hold
walking
on.
down the street and gonna
Mr.
roll right down them big ass
Back-to-back.
pants you be wearing.
Wait, is it on a pedestal? Because like, if I'm already DJing somewhere and I could take something home,
no, that's different.
You know what I mean?
If you're okay, let's say you're like prioritizing yourself, your own self care, and then like a shorty links you, and you'd have to go out of your way to make it happen, right? Like. You doing that instead of prioritizing yourself is kind of putting it on a pedestal, you know? And I feel like as you get older, you know, you've gotten so much pussy, you've dealt with so many different girls. You're like, yo, you got to prioritize yourself, and it'll just it'll come in abundance, you know? So
no, I fuck with that, and I fuck with the fact that you guys are saying that at this age too, or you guys both kind of feel the same way, even though Natural has his share of experiences, like could take it or leave it type shit, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because it took even me personally, I can't speak for you, Dusty, but it took me a little bit longer to like turn that corner where it's like, whatever, take it or leave it. Like when I was just 30 exactly, I was still on the heavy pursuit of puss, bro.
Yeah. And I think a big part of being happy in life is knowing when to say no, you know, to anything, not just like women, but like, you know, drugs or certain situations and stuff. It's like when you're younger, you kind of always just want to like go with whatever life throws you and shit, you know, but sometimes life throws you temptations and bad stuff too, you know. So
I've been fucking for a very, 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 very long time. I had a kid at the age of 18.
Jeez,
I've been fucking since like go to Jamaica, meet a girl in Jamaica on the summer. Bro, these girls are 16. I'm 12.
Damn,
you were fucking at 12.
They're already killing shit.
Yeah,
12 is crazy.
Killing shit.
Good for you.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know, man. These days and times in 2026, they might have to re-examine them gal and be like, what was wrong with y'all? You know what I'm saying? Y'all were all teenagers, but everybody was moving fast.
Sometimes. But we didn't have as much, we didn't have internet.
Yeah.
So when you're thinking of a fat pom-pom or a fat body, you're really seeing it in live. Live.
You couldn't just Google it.
You couldn't Google it, dog, and jerk your little penis, bro.
Yeah, you're at the jam or something.
Yeah, you're really bubbling the thing. You're really getting the sexual, the sexual feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my first bubble when I was like 14, 15.
Easy.
Yeah.
How was your week? I seen you drop the documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty much the climax of my week, you know what I'm saying? Because like I didn't have no Valentine stuff planned, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of just doing the self-love thing myself, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
And I just laid low and dropped the documentary, Toronto Rap on Trial, from the streets to the courtroom.
The top 5 story, they may have destroyed the president that he originally set.
Ali stepped out of the University Avenue courthouse nearly 3 years after he was arrested and charged with directing the murder of 20-year-old accounting student Hashim Omar Hashi.
Top 5's case has been covered in depth, whether here or on dozens of YouTube channels. His accusations for the first-degree murder of Hashim Omar Hashi and his infamous run from the law is one of the craziest Canadian stories.
Or from the booth to the courtroom.
Yeah.
It's doing well right now. Go run it up on YouTube right now. I think it was a pretty dope documentary. I broke down 5 different rappers' incidents that they had to dealing with their lyrics being brought up in court. From Lamar Amo Skeet, who went away back in 2009 for the lyric that sent him away was "Real niggas don't crack to the coppers."
Oh shoot! That's
like
it?
That was what they brought up in court to bring the whole case together, because they said that like the guy that he was alleged of murdering was a community activist, and because he cracks to the coppers, I guess.
Okay.
Real niggas don't crack to the coppers. They found a way to put that together, which is to me heinous. Yeah. But that was Lamar Skeet to Heartless G, who had over 7 songs or 7 music video and multiple audios used against him. Yep. Then I went to the Sick Thugs with Turk. And Turk had 13 songs brought up against him, and he told me this in the interview. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking clips from my own content. Top 5, I was actually in the courtroom during one of his pretrial hearings, watching the judge, and I'm not going to throw up the signs, but the judge was throwing up the friggin' ECW or the Eglinton West Crips sign.
What?
To prove his point that like all of this stuff doesn't necessarily mean it's literal and stuff like that. Like he was hooking the prosecutor. Yeah. And I was sitting there taking this in. I never knew that later on I'd be using it in a documentary. You know what I'm saying? And then last but not least, Sav 4 times.
Yep.
With the stuff that he's dealing with, he's free. But the press conference, they were like, they have money in their music videos and da. And I'm like, so we're forever, whatever we do, they're looking at us to say, you guys have got this from illegal means.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Keep on running it up. That's been the most of my weekend.
Yeah.
But let's get to some topics here. We're about an hour into the podcast.
Niggas is probably like, I don't want to hear about y'all niggas escapades.
Man, fuck y'all, man.
Fight for this shit.
No, fuck y'all, man. Salute to y'all. Hit that subscribe. Keep on smashing that like button. But Vlad, he decided that he wanted to get froggy last night.
Yeah, hey, neat.
He got on his Twitter and he started to talk. He started to confess.
This was real legit. Like it's still there.
It's still there. I'm gonna pull it up right now. One take, Jake. This is from his Twitter account. He never took it down. They started getting reposted in all the blogs, so it's kind of too late if he wanted to.
You want me to read it?
Yes, please.
I have a confession. Rock Nation has been paying me to support Megan. They also paid off all the jury members to convict Tory. And they bribed the judge too. Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson's new album. They paid off Megan's doctor to lie about the bullet fragments. She was never shot. The LA police are all on Jay's payroll. And it doesn't stop with LA, but you're not ready to hear that part.
You ain't ready for that.
The Mexican guy who stabbed Tory, who do you think paid him to do that? You already know the answer to that. The 3 Supreme Court judges who denied Tory's appeal, all paid off by the Rock Mafia. Jay also paid Trump not to pardon Tory. Even though it's a state case, Trump can only pardon federal cases. But knowing Trump likes to bend the rules, Jay wasn't taking any chances. I can't keep these lies secret anymore. If this is my last tweet, you know who silenced me. And it says 8.8 million views.
Shit, bro, you are going to get silenced.
Bro, Vladimir.
But how could Jay-Z pay Trump not to? It's not up to Trump.
It's not up to Trump, but he just added on the extra icing. Like, yo, he said a bunch before that, bro. he said a lot.
You know, he did say a lot, though. I do believe him. I do believe him.
And, you know, I think there were subsequent tweets where he admitted that they were paying these guys in Bitcoin, a lot of these bloggers, and one day the check bounced or they didn't send through the Bitcoin. So he's like, you know what? Since you're not holding your end of the deal, I'm going to just blow this cover. I didn't sign an NDA.
No, I think he said...
Hold on. Bring it back up on the screen and then you guys can continue.
Because Bitcoin went down?
So every blogger is on Jay-Z's payroll. We all got paid with Bitcoin. Now that the price has dropped, you see a lot of us turning on him. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look at the next one.
It's deeper than that. Jay-Z is Epstein. Oh my God.
The money stopped coming. And I never signed an NDA. I've always used Rock Nation security. I might need to get my own now.
Mad X-Files sound. This is, I'm sorry. You guys are not hearing the X-Files sounds? Or you're hearing them, right?
I'm hearing
Yeah.
I'm hearing it in my head.
Bro, what is happening, fam? Why did Vlad just decide, fuck it, bro? I'm just going to risk it all.
Because they're playing with the money.
He's
like
not Jewish?
He is Jewish.
Yeah.
Ashkenazi from Russia.
Russian.
They've been paying
Ukrainian.
him and he's admitting this?
Yeah.
There's no NDAs.
But you know what's kind of, okay, what do you think about this ethical aspect of it? He was complicit in spreading lies and propaganda against Tory because they paid him. So you think his conscience was just eating him alive? Or was it just because if the money kept coming, he would keep siding with Megan?
That's the question.
And now it kind of makes me call into question his own integrity, because in one sense, it's good that he's exposing it. But for how long were you pushing the narrative from the opposite side?
Yeah, you held him down all this time until the Bitcoin or the money started drying up, and look at the price of Bitcoin going down and
You know why Bitcoin's going down?
Switched right away.
Yeah,
they're saying Epstein started Bitcoin.
Ooh.
Do you know that one video that billionaire was like, if you find out who made Bitcoin, it would like fall to zero tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because a lot of it was initially about being on the dark web, child P and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised if those guys kind of authored Bitcoin to find an illicit way to make their transactions possible.
And I heard it went down like $65,000.
Yep.
Like that.
Bro, it is down bad right now. I mean, it's still good if you invested a few years ago, but like it went from like 100 something thousand to like, what is it now? Like, well, I'm thinking about in Canadian dollars, but even if you check it in 1 month, it's just like this.
I seen a $65,000 drop. Yeah.
But even in regards to, I do see what you mean. Like that is compromised, obviously. But like if the mafia approaches you, like how much of a choice do you really have? It's like do you want to take the bag or do you want us to ruin your business?
Yeah.
Like, we've seen the dirty tricks Rock Nation has been playing. Like, like Jay-Z has been posturing as like, oh, I'm for the people, and everyone that like he's just been sliming man's left, right, and center, you know, like on like a low-key, stealthy tip, you know what I mean?
You know, the moment you answered the phone, I knew it was five. That's the only person you would answer during a recording for.
Facts. Sorry to interrupt you, brother. So the Easteen, Jay-Z, Rock Nation.
So what he was saying is like Jay-Z, we've known him to kind of be like slimy in that sense. And I think they might be kind of trying to paint the narrative and put everything on him next. You know what I'm saying?
On
Like
Jay?
this whole, like I feel like he might take the fall for a lot of the Epstein stuff.
Okay, let me show you one more thing before we continue the conversation, because there's more people who came out with information. I think they got brave after seeing Vlad confess like this.
Really?
And the Danzig Project decided to come out with their shit. So this is courtesy of Toronto Rappers. It says, Danzig Project says they faced pressure and were urged to alter their Kelsey Harris interview after it was conducted. They say the rollout was no longer solely theirs. Notably, it was her only interview to date.
Wow.
Right? And here's the tweet over here. Can you see that from here?
Yeah, in the spirit of recent public confessions, I'll place this on the record. In April 2024, I conducted the only interview with Kelsey Harris. Shortly after, I was apprehended for questioning.
Whoa.
I was advised on what could be said publicly. I was urged to alter the presentation. The rollout was no longer mine alone. For weeks, I operated under guidance. Silence was encouraged. Adjustments were expected. No one owns my voice, but pressure is real, and pressure leaves fingerprints. Hopefully, more people come forward to bring the truth to light.
Wow. Let me play a little bit of this clip, because I don't even remember.
To go off, clear my name, defend my name, you know, up against these lies. But they say, like, people who run to tell their story first, they do it because they're scared of, like, the truth, you know, you telling your truth.
Yeah.
So they got to paint this picture of you.
Let that be the narrative.
And make people believe you're this bad person.
Okay, I don't want to hear about her. Now that I know that they've chopped this up and friggin'
screwed it.
Yeah. They chopped and screwed the thing, man. Freaking added a little bit of cut up in there, bro.
I want to ask a follow-up question. So what do you think the reason is for Rock Nation trying to ruin Tory? Was it because he didn't sign with them? Was it because of the way he sold his album? Like, what would their reasoning be?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Like, all those theories have been floating around, but I don't know, man. I really don't know what they have against this man, bro. Or if it's something against him, or they're just trying to protect their assets so much that they have to ruin the next person to do it.
I think there's a lot of things.
What's your theory?
Him not signing at the timing of when he was dropping what's that called? EFTs? NFTs,
Yeah.
right? NFTs. He cracked the Da Vinci Code of the game. And then he came out when he was on live telling everybody, I cracked the Da Vinci Code. They probably didn't like that. You know, the competition at the time was Megan and him. If you really take it in, like, you know, under like two people that were underdogs and then they came up.
Yeah.
You know, starting to be on red carpets and stuff like that. I would say get him out of the way, right? If you want her to be more successful, because if he was out right now, there would be no Megan Stallion.
I don't know if I agree with him not being no Meg Thee Stallion, but like to take a man and put him in jail for 10 years just to because you want to make sure that your artist makes more money, it's like,
it's
that's
crazy.
a lot.
Yes. And pay someone to stab him up in prison and pay all these bloggers and pay Trump. Like,
yeah, because if he had died in that stab up, then this wouldn't be coming out now. Because you can see if I know that I've made these little placements, you know what I mean? and I'm like, oh shit, this is unfolding. I got to do something to take down plan A because plan B is not working. You kind of see where I'm going with it? Kind of like, so I can see where like when it's coming down the pipeline, when people are already saying like, yo, she didn't get shot. He's like, she didn't get shot. So he's like, yo, we need to kill this nigga. Let's pay the little Spanish dude some money and let's get him out of here. It wasn't successful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I think it's a little deeper than that, you know, because like
it's deep enough.
Because like,
holy,
you know, I think that has something to do with it, of course. But like,
a lot of things.
You know, Jay-Z seems to be like a lapdog of the industry. You know, like when you need something done, I'll go send Jay-Z out to do it. So I feel like maybe like, Rock Nation was assigned to take care of this Tory Lanez problem. Like he's not trying, because Tory Lanez kind of pulled a Frank Ocean. You know what I mean? Where like when Frank Ocean finessed the industry, it's like, yo, we're not letting these niggas get off on us again. So when Tory Lanez was able to get out of his deal, drop out, sell 1 million copies or whatever for $1, NFTs or whatever, like like you said, he cracked the code. So I feel like they kind of just sent Jay-Z, like you're one of the niggas in the cabal that could like, you know. So Rock Nation, I kind of feel like Meg Thee Stallion was like a handler for him.
Whoa.
It's just the plays.
You know?
It's the plays that were
I think she was like a setup thing.
She was a
almost.
setup,
setup team.
You know,
Yeah, yo,
like,
give him some pussy. You know, what I'm saying?
I mean?
Party with him.
See what he's doing,
and then you're gonna say that he shot you, and we're gonna get him out of here.
Because at the time she wanted #1 spot.
Hold on. What about Kelsey? Is she the setup thing also?
Yeah, she's in on it.
Setup things because remember he was smashing her first.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't think. When I say she was a handler, I feel like Megan was just there, like to kind of be like, oh, you're the celebrity relationship, da da da. But because Tory Lanez, bro, Toronto niggas wrapped it over. He's just fucking everything, you know what I mean? So he's fucking Kelsey. Now he fucks the handler Meg Thee Stallion. He's at the Kylie's place. He's trying to fuck Kylie too.
Yeah.
You know
Showing
what I mean?
showing off at that time.
I feel like it just kind of got out of hand with all the girl them. You know, Kelsey accidentally shoots Meg or whatever. So like, they need to cover everything up. Let's just get Tory out of here. Like that's the easiest.
But that was the easiest way. But then when Jay-Z caught wind of it, like, oh, what are you doing around that little Canadian nigga? You know, then he's like, okay, that's when the play. He pushed that play. Maybe he's like he's seen like.
I think what Natural might be saying is that they sent Meg around him.
No, but he was already with her friend.
Yeah.
But then when they noticed the friend was with the celebrity, that's probably like that's when Jay-Z got wind and was like, yo, what are you doing? Get around him. What are you doing? Take that nigga from that bitch.
I also feel like those guys, these elites, they'll identify your vices and kind of give it to you and put you in situations. So maybe they knew, this guy, he loves pussy.
Yeah.
So let's just overwhelm him and then eventually, you know,
send him a 5'1", send him a 6'1", like just send him all
Kylie. Maybe Kylie was in on it. We don't know. But like, I don't know. It's all very dark. But what I'm enjoying now is that the truth is sort of coming to light, and I don't know what this means for the rest of the industry or for Tory, or if Vlad's testimony is going to be taken seriously.
Didn't
by the public.
bodyguard come out as well and say that
he tried to?
Okay.
Yeah, but he tried to, and they kind of snubbed him on that.
No, recently, like he dropped something recently saying.
Really?
Yeah.
We were always saying that Tory never shot her though.
Yeah,
we were always kind of had that on the pod, right?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
There was a couple of times where I was kind of shaky. I was kind of on the fence, but like for the most part, I came back around where I'm like, I don't believe he shot her neither.
I don't.
But what do you guys think is going to happen to Vlad? Because this is a bombshell, fam.
I was just thinking that because in a way, Vlad used his privilege to sort of reveal the truth, right? So I don't know if he's still protected by that Jewish cabal because he is an Ashkenazi.
He's still a piece of shit because he had something to do with putting another man in jail, dog. Doesn't matter.
I don't think he had something to do with putting him in jail, but like the narratives.
The narratives.
But they never stuck. Like I feel like eventually the whole public kind of switched to Tory's side, especially when they saw the Meg Thee Stallion documentary and like how she reacted.
Yeah, but that just show you he'll take someone would take money whether it was true or not.
Yeah. And now it leaves me
piece of shit.
Like all these bloggers, right? Whenever they have a take, like, is that paid for?
It's paid for. It could be.
You know, Kai Cenat, all these guys.
They think
like,
we're paid for sometimes, bro. We're not.
We're really not.
We're really not.
We don't,
You know what I'm
we're
saying?
sharing
But-
headphones right now.
Send
yeah,
the bag.
I'm being real. You know what I'm saying? We're really not. So
I wonder what that cabal ENT stat looks like, bro. Holy.
Probably here's 1 Bitcoin every time you say something.
oh my goodness sakes.
I guess.
These guys are like
And then
printing
that day,
money.
that day you were relying on it. You were just like relying on it and it didn't come in.
No, but you have to. But you're right too, though, because you have to send it in Bitcoin because the untraceableness and all that stuff of the Bitcoin, right?
And if Epstein is the source of Bitcoin and you can just create Bitcoin.
So Jay-Z took it over.
It's possible.
Wow.
Jay-Z took over the Bitcoin then.
What a tangle web we weave. I don't know, man.
Wow.
We'll keep you posted. I know after this, after Dancing Project decided to say whatever they're gonna say, I feel somebody else is gonna talk soon.
But the only thing I don't like, I just don't want Jay-Z to be the only fall guy for the Epstein thing. You know what I mean? Because if you go through those pages, like there's a lot of people, like white man, black. So I don't want it to be this one black guy.
But brother.
Yo, they have George Bush in there. They said he was cutting open. Bro, hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
They said he was cutting open babies and
Oh my God.
and
Drinking their blood.
Yeah, and some ritual thing.
Yeah.
Those guys eat babies.
You know what I mean?
We've
Like,
been saying that.
so I don't want it to be like let's just all blame Jay-Z and then we move on.
You see, that's the thing. They have to have a fall guy. Just like when they took down Diddy, even though he was doing some other shit, but he was still. I've been saying it.
The Weinstein,
black millionaires, billionaires, they're a target right now because they're all trying to get casinos and shit like that. You don't think for a second, not to say it in a bad way, but like, come on, dog. 2 white men know they did some weird ass shit, but then there's a black guy over there. He ain't got nothing to do with us. They're gonna blame the black dude, bro.
But you're saying Jay-Z has nothing to do with it?
No. I'm just saying, like, he's not as deep. Like, maybe Jay-Z didn't drink baby's blood, but he was there.
He knows the guys who drink.
He
baby
knows
blood.
the guys.
and he knows that they do that.
But he could be doing it as well. Like
he probably tried it.
I don't know. Like he's always had like a demonic vibe, and like I'm not trying to say that because I agree with Natural. Like just putting it all on Jay-Z kind of undermines everyone else's responsibility. Like Bill Gates, but I feel like Prince Andrew. Is that?
Yeah, but you see,
they dethroned that guy.
But you see, but you're still naming a lot of men, and especially white men, that have been powerful and come from powerful bloodlines.
But even him, he lost his like royal status.
Yeah, but that's just for the world.
That's just for the
world.
namesake.
Because if you walked into your store right now, down in wherever they from, you'd be like, still the prince or still the king.
And to even add on to the Prince Andrew thing, the crib that they took him out of, because they took him out of the royal housing or whatever, the compound.
Yeah.
And they put him in another crib, right? The royals,
Yeah.
right? They paid for this other crib. The man's complaining because the crib hasn't been used for mad years. So now they have to get like cleaning people to come in and clean the crib. If you see the thing, how sprawling and acres of this crib that he's complaining about.
He's still up.
Yeah, like, yo, why are you guys putting me in this old ass house? Like, fam, can I get a room in that house? Like, maybe 2?
They just removed his title to appease the people, but in reality, he's still from that bloodline. They're not gonna like kick him to the curb.
There is always a fall guy because even with the whole Me Too movement, they just put it all on Weinstein and it said, "Oh wait, no, he's the problem. Once we get him gone, like." Hollywood's gonna be blessed again.
No, but then there's another guy coming up.
All them niggas was like that. Bro.
Yeah, they're all like that.
Oh, but okay. As this Epstein stuff unfolds, right, and we're pretty sure that Trump's involved, Bill Clinton, all these guys. Like, what happens next? Like, do the people revolt? Or these guys are still gonna be in power. They're saying Epstein is still alive.
Okay, this is what you got to understand. You're asking what's gonna happen to them? No, it's what you need to ask. Who are the people they did it to? Who are the kids? Like when they were like, who are the? Maybe is there a baby that was still that was getting drained of the blood? Is that baby alive still? Like, is there somebody that was there that can really say I was there?
There's a bunch of people.
Yeah, but they're all calling on a hotline and shit.
No, there's victims at the Pam Bondi congressional hearing.
Okay, cool. I seen something along the lines. I wasn't sure if it was AI or whatever, right?
No. There was
real.
a whole congressional hearing where Pam Bondi was responding. She was going hard. She was arguing with these the people that were trying to hold the administration accountable.
Yeah.
For covering up all this stuff and letting out all of these redacted statements and stuff like that, but not redacting the names of mad victims.
Yeah.
Like that's what they did to these people.
Yeah, they published.
Yeah, they published.
They published the victims' names, but not the actual suspect.
Not
She was
the
trying to
suspect.
spin
yeah.
the whole time. She was like trying to spin the feds.
Yeah, she's like, what
But
about the economy? Look how good the
But I
economy
do
is.
want to hear from the actual victim.
Yeah, there's multiple victims, even from when he was like first getting onto like our radar.
Yeah.
It was through victims that were talking in different things, saying like, "Yeah, he did this to me and whatever." And this is before Hotline. This is before he died. No, not Jay-Z.
Epstein.
Epstein.
Yeah.
Right. But like, just and we're going way far from Jay-Z. But even with Jay, I don't know if he's like all involved in the Ep thing as much. But I don't know. Actually, you know what? Let me take that back. And we'll close the segment because like we got to move on to other shit. Vlad said Jay-Z is Epstein. So we got to stand by and see what Vlad has to say more about that.
Who's paying Vlad? Who's paying Vlad now? Because Vlad seems he'll take $1.
Nobody, or not none of those people anymore. They off the
There
payroll.
could be someone higher up, higher than them.
Because I do kind of see what Zara's saying, where it's like, okay, so we know all these mans are weird. So like, what now? Like, like, are we just gonna let them keep being the president, like the leader of the free world, and like, are we still gonna support Amazon and Microsoft and
you
stuff?
have no choice,
Well,
brother.
who's gonna do the vetting? Us?
Who's gonna like? We
They're on our
already
head.
know Bill Gates is weird. We already know Trump's weird.
It's kind of like we can't
found out that they were weird.
But we can't even put them on trial because the people who would be judging it are probably in the
exactly.
same cabal. So it's
Yeah.
like, we're at this point, you just gotta wait till Jesus comes back or something because all these guys are devil worshippers.
No, fam. Like we can't say, okay, well, we're not just gonna elect the next person. What are we gonna do? Just do our Googles and try to find out if that person's dirty? We ain't gonna find that.
No, they had that.
Right? So like we just gotta take our chances. The next person that gets elected, hopefully they're not on some kind of a list. We just gotta
humans,
hope.
bro. Humans are weak, bro. We should have been revolted. From they released the Epstein files with pure black lines on it. There should have been like riots in the street.
But how do we riot?
How?
What do you mean? How do we riot? Like, okay,
We go
bro.
to the parliament and just say like, you guys are PDFs.
Yo, if
like, what's that gonna
if
do?
everyone decided, yo, we're not paying no more bills until we get blah blah blah, bro, like,
well, now you have no cell phone.
Now you're
your
sitting in the
internet. You have
dark.
no internet.
and that's the idiot thing. Like, bro, how long do humans go without cell phones? Right, we'll be blessed, fam. Like, okay, like you're not gonna get your corn, you're not gonna get your little Twitter thing. That's
No,
fine.
it's not even that. It's like, okay, now you're thinking about like off the grid. Cause like okay, let's say the grocery stores, like we boycott all these like corporations, right? Like the majority of humans in modern civilization cannot survive outside the grid.
Yeah.
No, we're just so like used to it. I agree. I want to revolt, bro. I just don't know like the practical way
All
to
we
go
have to
about
do is
it.
have a little bit of organization. We'll be like, okay, yo,
We can't even
we're going
organize
to
ourselves.
auto grocery. We're just gonna watch. We're taking everything. We're storing the food, and for the next 365 days, nothing not go on, bro.
Here's the problem.
They'll send the military.
You feel this way, and a lot of people feel this
Yeah.
way in the chat, right? But there's too much people who are comfortable who are not willing to compromise that feeling to go and revolt.
Where it's like, oh, my kid didn't get touched. I didn't get touched. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
down to revolt, bro. But we just need an actual way that will be effective. Because I just feel like if it's just like a bunch of people who are yelling, it'll look like almost like some of those fringe movements where it's just like,
Yeah.
okay,
Well-
well, these are the crazies. But it's like every single person has to not go to work.
Well,
Every single person has to like show up outside. We actually have to start attacking
how well does it
properties.
How well does it actually turn out when other countries, like those smaller countries, rebel? How well does it turn out?
Well, usually people are gonna get sprayed on the streets.
Yeah.
They call the military, and at that point they're firing.
Nah, sometimes it work if the people want that nigga out,
Yeah,
and they all pull up. Okay, maybe on 1-2 casualties, but yo,
So
they
what
getting that nigga out.
What are the first steps they do?
They getting them
do,
out,
Do they like take over a building? They take over. Like the only way we can do
Yes.
that is if you don't want we wouldn't want our hydro cut. We'd have to hit the hydro things and shit and then take those over. Like
Yeah.
it's a whole bunch of mess you have to do to. be
But these
involved.
are like working people that I feel like will know. Okay,
Okay, let's
Yeah,
wrap
alright,
this
alright,
because we're
alright,
going
yeah.
into a whole anarchist friggin'
Yeah, we're just gonna
How
start
to
a
take over the
revolution.
system.
Right?
Yeah, they're gonna ban us.
But yeah, I don't know if I can say salute to DJ Vlad because this he's kind of compromised, but
Yep.
we'll keep it moving.
Do
I
it.
have this titled here: "The Brown Bandits Are in Polly's."
AInewsdaily.ca is a website that gives you AI-generated news across 1,000 plus topics, 96 global cities, and daily features. Plus, for VIP subscribers, AI-generated images, tarot readings, natal charts, investment tips, bet predictions, and drill wars. a text and image-based life simulator game set in Toronto's drill scene. One VIP subscription unlocks it all. During our We Love Hip Hop promotion, all new VIP subscribers receive a $2.50 USD wallet credit. www.ainewsdaily.ca. That's www.ainewsdaily.ca.
Okay. Czar, can you give me the name of their crew again, please? I forgot the name of the crew.
I know the.
Are you talking? Which ones are you talking? Are you talking about
Like,
MT? Are you talking about Sarita Flash, City Boy, JJ? I don't know.
Oh, Toronto Tide.
Toronto Tide. Okay.
Oh my God, fam. Yo, Natural, you're a fucking asshole, bro. You put this Brown Bandits in my head so much, bro, that I forgot the name of their crew was Toronto Tide.
Because I don't like some of them are not like MT is not involved in Toronto Tide. That's like Rock King, Sarita Flash, like I don't know, but Brown Bandit's just the umbrella term that Natural coined.
So wait, the Uche guy, he didn't start the
Uche, yeah. Uche's involved with that too.
He started the Toronto Tide.
Yeah.
Isn't he the founder of Toronto Tide?
I believe so, yes.
So I want to pull up a video over here, courtesy of the Reddits. And this says Uche, owner of Six Entertainment, right? And allegedly. Even though the Reddit's gonna be like, shut up, Fatty, you know it's true. Violate Square One Mall security by calling them nigga, and then send shots at SSG and Haywan gang.
Haywan from Rexdale. Haywan gang from Rexdale.
Haywan means animal, by the way.
Yeah.
So, fam, I'm gonna play the video,
They're
but
Iraqi.
This is old though, bro.
This is old?
Yeah.
Oh.
Doesn't matter to say nigga.
Goofies, my nigga.
We're late. We're giving him some name now.
He does look a little younger in this video still.
Fucking trespass.
Hey, he doesn't have the Lambo.
Fucking pigs. What the fuck you pushing, my nigga? You just
I hear my people. I just don't see my people.
So the reason I also say the Polly's thing is because there's another thing that I saw where he was like, fuck all of the Mississauga and stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Like, we're the Mandamore and Polly's? I thought you guys were like
I thought they were good youths still.
Yeah. Am I wrong about that?
They're in Polly's with who?
The man said F all of Mississauga, bro, in one clip, bro.
But that's like, I feel like that's like rage baiting, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
he's
rage
not
baiting,
like,
dog.
he's not throwing nothing down. He's not saying, oh, like shots
Yo.
up, this, that. Like,
Isn't he from, where is he from? Malvern?
He's from from
Malvern, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, bro. He's on Malvern.
There's a
dude.
video of him like in the burn.
But even
so
that look
funny.
cap. Even that look cap.
I
don't
just
think he's-
I don't know. I just thought, and I'm not trying to smalls mans and say that they're not tough or whatever, but like the image that I get from these guys is different than what I'm seeing now on the Reddit, fam. I'm like, mans are on road, like really into things, bro.
No, they're not.
Well,
No, they're definitely not, bro.
Uche and Lil OT were friends.
Yes. He was at the funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna speak on whether he's involved in street stuff because I actually don't know. Who knows? He probably
I don't think
knows
they're
people.
like, I don't know about the streets.
I don't
just
think they're
thinking, like,
claiming to be street either.
it's just like when mans get online and they start saying like, yo, F the whole of Saga and stuff like that. I'm like,
Are you missing? What about the N bombs, bro?
the N bombs is kind of
Come
crazy
on,
too.
bro. Come on, right? Like,
Thank you,
come
Dusty.
on. I'd slap the living shit out of him if he was talking to me like that.
So do you
man.
guys want to have that conversation?
Yes, bro.
About is it okay?
No.
I know it's not
no
okay,
more.
but like,
No, okay. If he's amongst his mans them, the man them, go on easy. Do your thing, right? But when he's like, he's actually trying to make a point and he's actually using a camera, my dude, if his parent, I know his parents are seeing that shit and being like, that's how I raised you. When do we ever speak like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When did he ever speak like that? Like, I know you're from Malvern and all, but like, really, like, you know what I'm saying? It sounds disgusting when they speak. And especially when they're trying to use it in a derogatory way. You're calling another Punjabi a nigga. This is crazy.
Facts.
Yeah.
But I feel like they say it amongst each other to the point where it becomes natural for them. So maybe and some of them do use it around black people too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what the funniest thing I witnessed is, like, let's say there's like a brown dude who's like sort of gangster and it's me and like a black dude, right? Within the first 2 sentences, that brown dude is gonna drop the N-bomb to kind of like establish the tone that's like, yo, I say this regularly, like I could say it. More times, I never see the black dude page the brown dude.
And that's a problem.
Now, I'll be real. I'll be telling them, don't call me that. I don't know your mama.
But sometimes like you
I don't
guys
know.
just met and it's like he's not saying
I
it
don't
in like
care,
a bad
bro.
way.
I don't know your mama, dog. Don't call me my nigga.
But
Your
even if
nigga.
you knew his mom, you're allowing it?
Yeah.
So
If I know your mama, dog, if I
you-
know your mama and me, you grew up the same way, and you been around the hood, bro. Just because there's mad Indian mans that been around the hood.
But someone
from time,
knows his
bro.
mom.
Yeah,
so
but
like
they shouldn't be able to say just because they've been around the hood is what the problem
No,
is.
I'm talking in a way of like, you know this person, and they know when to drop. They know they can't just drop it in front of just regular niggas.
They shouldn't be able to just drop it in front of any
And-
niggas.
Period.
That's what the fucking problem is, because when men say, okay, well, you're from the hood, so we'll allow you to say it around us, and then they get on public platforms and continue to say what the mandem allowed them to say,
That's
we
crazy.
get cheesed and
Yeah.
say, why are you saying that? But somebody privately was letting him say it, and that became public. What we need to do is, even behind closed doors, your guy who's not black shouldn't be able to say, yo, my nigga.
But guess what? You'll say that to them and they're like, okay, I won't say it around you. Then they get around their homies
and they're
who
saying
are
it.
non-black and then they'll say it, you know?
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's a problem.
Doesn't it look crazy if you were in a room right now and you and another white guy, you and one take Jake were like, yo, my nigga.
Yeah, but I've witnessed that. Like I've been in
I know
rooms
I
where it's
have.
like there's no black people here and they're dropping N-bomb left, right, and center.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yo, just say it. They'll make me feel like a pussy for not like talking like that. And I'm just like, bro, like you guys don't even understand what you're doing, but they're like, oh, it's freedom of speech, blah, 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 this, that.
That's the rationale, because I'm trying to.
It's just a word. It's just a word. I'm not saying it in a negative
trying to
way.
put
Like
my
I've
head
heard
around
all
it
these.
too.
Like,
I've seen this. I've
Like,
seen this
why?
clip.
Why? Before you ask, why is it so important to say this fucking word?
Because they want to be us, nigga.
I seen a clip,
Play.
Clavicle or whatever.
Nah, yeah.
He was on Fresh and Fit, and he was dropping it, and then a black shorty paged him.
Damn right.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm just normalizing the word. The more I use it, like the less blah blah blah."
You see?
And then
that-
his name is Fresh, right?
Yeah.
The Sudanese dude?
No, he's Bayesian.
Bayesian.
Oh, the Bayesian.
Bro, I hate weak niggas, bro. Like the man's just there allowing the man to say. I don't
But
like
so
that.
maybe,
Smiling.
so what if we were to stop saying it? Like really, our culture was to just stop saying it, and it wouldn't be the cool thing to do.
There's
'cause
too
they
many
follow-
hit songs, bro.
I know. But I'm just saying, I know. But what if we were to wake
impact
up
is
tomorrow
forever.
morning and every nigga
No,
stop
that is
saying
true.
it?
That
No,
is
no,
true.
you're right.
That is
If
true.
we were to stop making it cool,
Exactly.
because it's
We make
because we
everything
made it cool, right?
Exactly.
If we stop making it cool, like unilaterally, like from America
Yeah.
to Canada to anywhere where like black people
London.
call themselves nigga, everybody else would be like, why are we even using this anymore? It's not even cool.
If that could happen.
But that's just too much. Like it's like putting the toothpaste back in the tube.
Negus. Say it with me.
So I had to bring Kendrick in there. But yeah, man, I guess it's a non-story about the polys, but that was an interesting conversation about
Yeah, he wilding, but he needs to stop saying it like that. He wilding.
Do you remember in one of your interviews with Roadrunner and Herx
Yep.
called him out for
Yes,
it?
Yep.
yes. And he kind of cut it for a while in his songs. Like he wasn't saying it. And like I remember him saying like in the next interview that like he made a conscious effort to like not say it. But then after a while, I think he kind of like fell off the wagon.
He's like, fuck it. My nigga.
Right.
I'm sure what these niggas got.
And there was a couple of
I'm a
times
nigga.
he'd blank it, like, and like maybe be like, all right, I'll blank it.
Yeah.
But it's like, fam, you're still saying it, fam. Just stop saying it.
Now
But is it because deep down inside they feel us like pause, but they
Could they identify with the struggle?
No.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, maybe. Is it? Can I, if we were to give them a little bit of an excuse, if we were to like,
I think,
can we sit one of them down for a second?
I think they identify with the culture to an extent, but I also feel like the N-word has like a broader range. Like it doesn't necessarily mean like a black person. Like people be like,
that's my niggas, my friend.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or this N-word, but they're not talking about a black person. They're talking about like a Chinese person or something, you know? So I think because the meaning has become like broadened, that's why people say, because I feel like the majority of those guys, they don't say it like referring to what would have been considered that in the past. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
But I also think that you're giving people, like the majority of people, the benefit of the doubt too much, because like a lot of people know when they're saying it, yes, they mean everybody, but a black person might get offended by it.
Even I don't know if you have this topic, but there was a message between two teachers in the TDSB or one of the school boards, and they sent like it was like the teacher said, "Oh, all black people are the same." Effing N-words.
Yeah, no. I think this.
Ready for the
Road Ready Detailing, now open 7 days a week from 8 to 5 p.m. 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66, specializing in ceramic coating perpetual with warranty, PPF, tints, wraps, vinyl wraps, and hand car washes. Remember, we clean anything on wheels.
Said
we'll look that up.
Oh, they ate all the chicken.
Yeah.
Fucking niggas is all the same.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
I'm like,
Sirs.
yo, these are teachers that are supposed to be teaching our black youths. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
And a lot-
no, but go.
And it was a private message between two colleagues, but at the same time, this guy is educating black youth, right? So who's to say that his own personal biases don't
Exactly.
bleed
That-
into his job?
But that was the first part of the war that they did to us, like the warfare, right? Before there used to be just black schools and black teachers. You know that, right? And then what did they do? They made, I'm not gonna call you my enemy because you're my dog.
Well, I'm not that type of way.
I know that, right?
I'm not even friendly.
I don't want anybody ever coming at you like that, right?
Yeah.
But you are my enemy. Why would I make my enemy teach me?
Exactly.
So that's what's basically happening. But now it's in a new era. We're in 2025, 2026. So a man who's a white man saying that, it's where he's from, you know, it's where he's been brought up to know or to think like, you know what I'm saying? So like you're right. I wouldn't trust him teaching my daughters because he's my enemy. He's moving like an enemy. I had white teachers, Mr. Kennedy, shout out Mr. Kennedy. He was my basketball coach and all that he was my teacher from grade 5 all the way to grade 9. And then he was my referee in high school basketball. Right? Because he followed us, all the black kids. He followed us because one of his daughters is black.
Yeah.
And he followed us and he pushed us all the way through high school to just make sure, like, yo, these black kids went through because he taught us how to hoop. Right? And one thing I could say is he never, ever came off as like racist. Right? So like the black parents in the school always wanted us to be in his class.
Yeah.
In his class. That's the white man because if that's the white man that's going to teach my black son anything, that's the white man because he never came off as a person that would like say the N-word or, you know, but we would be saying it at school.
Yeah.
He'd send us down to the principal office. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know what I think was the reason is because not only was he just like he had love for black people. It's different than just being like tolerant.
Yes.
But then like secretly you think it's like, no, like you actually have that forward, like positive feeling.
I'll get deeper. He couldn't have kids. He went to Atlanta. This is 1994, my dude. He went to Atlanta and adopted a black child and brought her back here to Canada. Swear to God.
Man, I love black people a little too much.
I know, right?
No. But that's to show. But that's to show you. What did you say?
He said, I love black people too much.
No, man. Because he's a man. He follows my stuff to this day, and he probably see this episode.
He probably watch it to show.
Yeah, he will. And his daughter too. His
bro.
daughter now is in their 30s. You know what I'm saying? They know about me, so it's not like no. It's real genuine. Yeah. I can't.
I'm gonna pull up something over here on if you could help me on the screen over here. This is what you're talking about here. Two North York teachers on leave after racist social media messages discovered.
And this is the Toronto Catholic District School Board. So 2 teachers have been put on leave from a North York high school as the Toronto Catholic District School Board investigates an exchange of racist messages on social media. The incident was first flagged by a student who had access to a shared social media account for a program at James Cardinal McGowan Catholic High School. In it, a teacher allegedly had shared an anti-black racist image to the account of another teacher at the school who replied, LMAO, where are the chicken wings? F-word, N-word are all the same. A TCDSB spokesperson confirmed that the 2 teachers have been placed on leave and that an investigation is underway given the involvement of students and racist content. They said the board acted immediately after the incident was made known to them. Support is in place for any students and staff affected by the events.
Because the thing with like racial biases and stuff, like maybe they're not like outward racist, but like in class, if a black student is like maybe like a little more energetic or whatever, oh, you're just a troublemaker. But if like a white student is, oh, you're very active, you're engaging, you know what I mean? Like a lot of times the racial biases kind of cloud even how they teach. You know what I mean? So
yeah. That's some disgusting
Even, like-
behavior. Those people are teaching your kids, and you don't know unless that got exposed that this is the person who's taking care of your kids for the majority of the day.
8 hours.
Like, just looking at them with disgust and hate, fam.
No, now you know they're actually not going to give your child the actual nurturing that is needed for education. They're going to, like, your kid probably would fail a test, and instead of, like, helping them pass it, redo it and pass it, they'll just let them.
Nah,
They're
bro.
like,
I
"Oh,
feel
that's
like
just an effing,"
the
you know
messages
what I'm
that Czar just read right there, I feel like that's an extra level. It's like, not, oh, I'm just going to be neglectful till you passing. I'm going to help you fail.
Yeah.
And
You know
that's
what I'm
what I did.
saying?
But
Like, I'm going to make sure that you don't have you're not equipped. Maybe let you know at the last minute that we got a test, and just make sure that you have no tools to make sure that you fail and then everybody else in the class pass, because I just don't like black people type shit.
And I think the TCDSB is also responsible for not like weeding out these candidates. Like, how did you not do like a thorough background check, or like maybe they did some bias training or whatever?
Yeah,
but it's like,
how? What's the vetting process? It goes back to what we were asking before with the cabal people or the nasty people. What's the vetting process? Like, do you go through their social media? Like, what do you check? They're not doing this shit publicly, fam. Except for this one.
Maybe the areas that they grew up in.
Maybe check their friends list.
There's a lot of weird teachers that even when I was in West Hill, there's a teacher that got fired because one time they were supposed to do a test or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the man they're supposed to put something on the projector screen. He set up his laptop.
Yeah.
As soon as broski turned on his laptop, some crazy chord, broski. Like,
yo, that happened at UFT Scarborough too.
Bro, broski they got him out of here. Got him out.
Right.
Oh, wait, crazy corn, or it was just like regular like corn? Like, it was like weird stuff? Because like, yes, obviously.
You mean crazy corn?
No, because like if you put something up and it's like, oh, I made a mistake. I didn't mean to have this on there, and it's just regular like. I don't want to say regular, but like heterosexual, whatever.
Okay, it wasn't super crazy.
Yeah,
it wasn't super. It was just.
But I also went to Wexford, and there's a couple teachers there that caught weird cases with the students.
Oh, in Wexford, in Scarborough there.
Yeah, with the art school.
The art school. My daughter went to that school.
Yo, you know how they have Jewish only schools, right? Are there any black only schools in the city?
There was.
Because
there
I
was
do
one in Rexdale. There's a few, and but I don't know about right now. I know there's more Muslim schools, if anything, and I know there's like Montessori,
like
French
school,
religious schools,
or religious schools. But
right?
I feel like that would bypass this sort of issue where it's like if you had black teachers, black principals, like black students, then like you wouldn't have. Because I feel like this is probably just like a case that we've heard about, but I'm sure there are multiple teachers in these school boards getting taxpayer dollars who have like racist sentiments.
For sure. They probably grew up in up north.
Small town.
You know, small towns. She's probably dead by now, Miss Schaefer. She was a racist piece of shit. Grade 4. She used to sit me literally, okay, let's just say this is the classroom.
Yeah.
See that where the door is, right? All that, that's where my desk was. And I didn't really have to do any. But no, to make you really imagine it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I had to be there. But then when I looked around the class, when you look at my grade 4 picture, grade 3 pictures, I was the only black kid in that class.
Yeah. So get him as far away from you as possible.
And I come from a different side of the neighborhood than the rest of the kids. So it's a little bit different, like my aggression, maybe. So if a kid was talking some shit, I have thrown some desk at some kids when I was younger. I did. So she would think I was I had mental issues. Right? So then I'm the black kid, but really it was just like I just had the most energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you know?
Yeah.
But I was the only black kid in the corner. You know what that would do to you mentally?
Yeah.
She was already setting me up for fucking jail.
Yeah.
Ostracizing you.
She was already ostracizing me for jail.
But in regards to your black school point,
yeah,
Dr. Umar was supposed to set the example. He was talking about it for over a decade. You
That's
know
what
I
I
mean?
was going with. The
So,
school,
like-
the black school,
like-
Dr. Umar Johnson.
So, and I feel like that's where like us as niggas are failing. You know what I mean? Like when we go back to
Sorry,
black,
Gotta
as
stop saying
black
black
people.
men
us as black men,
or women.
you know what I mean? Like Because back in the days, we had Black Panthers and stuff. And that's like, okay, this is our militia. We're going to make sure our youths get to school. We're going to make sure our youths are fed, da-da-da. Like, we're going to make sure our community is taken care of no matter what's going on.
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary.
But now we don't really have that community mindset going on.
We don't even have breakfast programs no more.
You know?
Really like that.
But I also feel like it's kind of different because in America, like, even though they have a diaspora like from Africa and the Caribbean, like the vast majority of Black people there are kind of they're like FBAs, right?
Yeah.
In Canada, it's like super scattered. Like, you know, you have Caribbean, you have African, you know, you have some Scotians, whatever. But what I will say is going to a public high school here, like a Catholic school, there were like 3 tiers of teachers that Black people would consider. There was the ones that like, these guys are racist. These teachers are racist. Then they're the ones that are like indifferent but didn't care. Then there was those teachers that like actually rocked with Black people, and all the Black students would be like, "Okay, like miss this, Mr. That." Like
Mr.
they
Kennedy.
actually care.
Yeah.
You know, and that was like there's probably like 3 or 4 of those teachers. You know,
that sucks. That there has to be levels of teachers that you can trust.
That's what I'm
Should
saying.
be all the teachers in the school should be a teacher that you could go to, you know, get some information, help with some extra work, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be able to trust all your teachers.
It was always the
point.
basketball coaches, the white basketball coaches that I could trust. I'm just being real.
And,
you know what I mean?
And
My science
that's
teacher.
you.
Yeah.
There's cases that I've heard where the basketball coaches low-key are racist in the end of the day.
Yeah.
And he's around Bear, and he's a basketball coach, so you know he's gonna be around more Black people than the average teacher.
Yeah.
And he's still a racist.
That's crazy. That's why he didn't make it to the NBA.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
But low-key, it doesn't cost that much to like, because anyone could homeschool their kids. So like to establish an educational institution isn't that difficult in Ontario, because like they have like private Muslim schools, bro, and the students pay tuition.
I'm not so up. I'm kind of conflicted on homeschool though.
I'm gonna homeschool my kids if I raise them in like now. I'm homeschooling. Even my mom's like, "Yo, you don't send your kid to public schools."
I'm gonna be real with you. My little brother was homeschooled. He a weirdo.
Yeah, it's because the thing is, like, you don't get to be around other kids.
But you know how many weirdos came out of the public system too?
All he know how to do is play video games, and nothing wrong with video games, guys. But I'm just saying, he a weirdo.
Yeah, my little brother
never bubbled no girl before. I had to be like, "Yo, you ever had a girlfriend?" Like in that certain sense, like, yeah. I'm like,
well, you never even been in the hallways of the school.
What if you have a homeschool situation with like maybe like 15 kids in a class? Like, it's the socialization is important. That's what'll make you a weirdo. If it's just like you and your parent every day, you're gonna be weird. But like, if you have like a system where it's like, okay, we have 30 students, a couple homeschool teachers, and then like activities on the campus, you know, like, oh, we could do sports, we could learn how to garden, we can do like carpentry, whatever, but like we're hitting the Ontario curriculum. I think that's a like a valuable
I'm still conflicted,
resource,
fam, because like you're just around them 30 kids all the time, bro. Like, you need that human interaction that high school gives. The awkwardness, the good times, the bad times, that shapes you, bro.
Okay, I think high school you should be with like in like a school. But I feel like there's just so much indoctrination that can happen from like JK to grade 8, where it's like they're telling your kid about like
puberty blockers,
or like trans-ish. It's like you can avoid that, and then in high school now your kid might even be ahead of the other kids because they've all been brainwashed.
It would happen.
No, I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I that's a good topic right there. I gotta add that to my list for the description.
I'll take that back, little bro, if you're watching. You're not weird, but, you know.
You're just different, brother.
You're different. You know what I'm saying?
You just broke Lil Bro's
I think it's just that generation, bro. Because my little brother is weird as well. Bro.
Yeah,
I'm like,
bro.
Like, yo, you niggas didn't really go outside,
bro.
You know, so you don't really know what. And because of COVID as well, like that happened through like a developmental phase of their life. You know what I mean? They spent 3 years learning in the crib, interacting with their friends in the crib. You know what I mean? So like,
my little brother was more like he go to school and make trouble. So then they just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just had to stay home, bro. And then that was it. But I said it was going to turn him into a weirdo.
Yeah.
Because now, like, he came to Toronto because he's living all the way out in Ottawa. Sorry, not to put your business out there.
Who is this guy?
He's Friday's met him before. My little brother.
Don't jump in the comments or you're doxxed. You're like, that's me.
Yeah, he won't do that. But he watches the thing.
Oh,
but,
man. Okay. Let's get on to a couple of hip hop topics. We're about 2 hours in, so let's kind of speed through these topics. Can I ask you guys, do you think YG is one of the top 5 or 10 artists in the city right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Can we safely say that? Right? Like I have a couple of posts here. He's been moving around. This will actually open. There we go. He's in Japan. This is courtesy of Six Trench.
On center. Bought a 1-2 Pokemon, gotta catch them all. Bought a 1-2 Hello Kitty for the youth. Them, you know the thing already. But right now,
Being in Japan is sick.
Yeah.
but right now we're on our way to go to my Japanese Jamaican. That's what I call them. They got that real ass jerk chicken over there. I'm gonna show you all that shit. I was eating it yesterday, and you know what's good if I gotta circle back today. Let me show you guys in like 1 minute when we get there. As soon as you turn down this street for Goodwood Terrace, you can already smell the jerk chicken. You can tell that they fry it outside on the pan because you can smell it as soon as you fucking turn the street. And real ass.
Bro, looking like Karate Kid out
I know, right?
Bro went all the way to Japan just to have jerk chicken.
I rate it.
But yo, do you notice he put the ketchup on the side though?
Kanye West, Future.
Yeah.
With rice and peas, bro. Yo,
that's crazy.
Watch the food when he brings up the food.
I'm gonna put my name on here today. They gotta put 35 on here today. You see the yard food now?
This is in Japan.
Oh, that's a lot of ketchup.
My Corona made it.
oh fam.
Right?
Yo.
Okay, and I'm gonna play one more.
That's
What
a
is
lot
the
of
ketchup
ketchup.
for?
To mix
The
in
rice?
the rice and peas. Yo.
What the
Yo,
hell?
I remember when I was a kid, I used to put ketchup on my rice.
Yo, you know what's
Hold
crazy?
on,
I
hold
thought
on.
only I did that, and that was like a white person thing. And I was
On my
like,
white
kind of
rice,
ashamed.
yeah.
Yo, I used to
Yeah,
do
but
that,
back in the
bro.
day, it's like
But
all I
if
had
it's-
was rice, so like you had to spice it up
Facts,
a little bit.
facts.
But if you're a grown ass man still doing that, brother,
That's what he likes.
Well,
Hold on, let me show y'all one more clip of him over there in Japan. YG goes live, and this is top 5. This is courtesy of 6 Block. This is and whatever.
No, we have to drop that shit. Make sure you drop that shit, little woodies.
Okay, so getting back to my question, the reason I asked that, he might even be top 5, no pun intended, in the city, because he's constantly on social media giving us content. He's not dropping music. He's not just giving us content and no music. The man just dropped a song the other day. I think he has something called Pirates of the Caribbean dropping just now.
Yeah.
So like he's consistently feeding the audience. Whether the numbers are high or low, he's consistently feeding the audience. To me, that's somebody who's like comfortably in the top 5 Toronto rappers out of the underground.
He's consistent, but okay, you mentioned the song he just dropped.
Mm.
He went to his ops block to shoot the video or whatever.
Yeah.
And let's do a snippet. Like, I don't know. I thought the song was horrible. So I thought the song was very bad. I didn't like the song at all. I normally like YG songs too. You know?
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I just felt like, is it worth it to like potentially, you like are you gonna go to your op blocks to record a shit track? You know what I mean? Like, if anything, God forbid, I don't want anything to happen to me. You know what I mean? But like, this is your legacy track, bro. Like, this high polish.
I think and listen, I fuck with your opinion on it, because not everything that he's dropping is good. I agree with that too, because he drops a lot. But I give him credit for still dropping a lot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of mans, they're not even dropping, fam. You know what I'm saying? At least he's like, even if I don't condone all the things he's saying, because a lot of his music is just like, yo, I found you, sliced your neck, shoot you in the face. Like, it's a lot of shit. But at least he's dropping, fam. A lot of mans are just like, I don't know, I'm just hype. I'm the guy. And you don't even drop music, fam. You don't even entertain us.
I feel like he does have the legacy of like BFR Nawasa's, right? So it's like that gives him sort of like leverage and power even in today's scene.
Yeah.
But I think he's more relevant as, I don't want to say a character, but like a figure in Toronto hip hop, as opposed to like when you go outside, like you hear YG, like no, you know what I'm saying? Like, no diss, because I rock with YG's music, but if we're being honest, like the relevance comes from the conglomerate and the antics and the legacy. But mostly, I think it's that conglomerate, because even when I revisited like older, like golden era Toronto rap, like a lot of it came from those ends, from Driftwood, you know what I'm saying? And like those guys kind of like dominated the scene.
Yeah.
And in a sense, they still are.
Yeah.
So
at least on social media.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
even like back when you look at the golden era, like a lot of the music was coming from that crew.
Yeah, but back then they were running it music-wise with the streams and a little bit on
Streetwise.
social media
Oh.
and streetwise. Now, they might not run it with the music, like they still put out music, but their streams are not as high as like Auntie and freaking Canada Goose and different times like that. But like on social media, he's the most active one out of the whole crew.
Yeah.
And when you really think about it, like more than Pressa, more than Boondog, more than any of the other guys that are, or more than J Neat, like YG, he's good for some content at least twice a week. A good live stream where he's like talking some shit. Yo, I had to box this one youth, or yo, I had to, give this girl the bacas. It's just like I'm constantly fed with entertainment, man.
And he's constantly showing bread, taking trips. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like he doesn't seem broke. He doesn't seem down bad. He doesn't seem like he's ever going through it. He's not shaking it. You know what I mean? So.
I dare I say, if it wasn't for him, the Wassas wouldn't even have as much notoriety right now. He's kind of holding them on his back for the amount of social media he does compared to the rest of the mans, bro.
I don't know about that.
Right now.
No, fam.
Like at this exact moment in time.
Maybe like locally, right? But I feel like Press and them are probably doing it on like a
The
more international level.
Yeah.
And then even, I guess, like in the pen or whatever, like, Burna Band's about to come out, I think.
He's home.
He's home.
That's actually, I'll show you guys the picture right now.
I was listening to his music yesterday. I was like, you know what? Like, he actually has a lot
Sorry,
of tracks.
Jake. Yeah, there's a picture right here of Burna Band's. We'll put the two stories together. He's home.
He's in the halfway house.
He's in the halfway house. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all last week that there was word on the streets or on the Reddit streets that he's home. So, yeah, Voltron.
So, I think they kind of have it on lock on the social media level. I guess music-wise, even though like there are other parts of the city that are holding it down as well. And then street-wise, I think like I don't want to say too much, but like I don't want to say they're not active. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, international badman.
International
Well, listen,
badness.
salute to YG. Okay. I just wanted to, not a negative story. He has nothing wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. I just want to give him his flowers. Like, fam, like, I'm thoroughly entertained, brother. Like, every time I see him, like, yo, you're in Japan eating jerk chicken. Like, that's good content, bro.
Yeah, that's some yayo shit.
Yeah. I fuck with that, bro.
I fuck with it.
Aliens. Can we talk about aliens? I want to take a quick second to give a big shout out to Grabba, some of the hottest grabba in the GTA. You can get grabba shakers as well as hot grabba leaf in different flavors like red herring and red rose. They got delivery within the GTA and they got some really cool apparel for sale. If you want to get your hands on that grabba, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, grabba.ca, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer.
Oh, yes,
Definitely.
we can. Let's put on the tinfoil suit, boys.
Right? Because Obama wanted to talk about some aliens.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if he wanted to talk about aliens. He was asked about aliens.
They are real. I haven't seen them.
They said his wife is a form of it. You don't have to.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Obama. Michael and I.
You
remember that video?
So if you could pull this up on the screen over here, one take, Jake.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51. There's no underground facility, unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
All right, we don't care about that part. So he said, yes, but they're not at Area 51.
So how come when Obama says that you agree, we've been saying they're aliens? This ain't nothing new.
Fam, I thought I've been saying that they're aliens too. You know what I'm saying? But like this guy is a former president. It's one thing for a man to say, yeah, we think there's aliens. And then the guy who has classified information saying, yeah, there's aliens. You think he's just fucking around just for the interview? Because it's traveling, brother.
And it's interesting that he literally said aliens, because a lot of the times it would say, UFOs, because that could be unidentified flying objects. That could just be, you know what I mean? So the fact that he confirmed actual aliens, I think that's, but we already knew this. They even dropped peer files, like I think a couple of years ago, like confirming the existence of aliens and stuff.
Yeah, there's human aliens.
What do you mean?
Like shapeshifters?
Yeah, like us.
Yeah, reptilians.
Like they say they've came to our Earth, right? And they mingle with us. And like one of us could be half alien right now. And we don't even know. Because one of our grandparents could have been an alien. So they say.
Some Men in Black shit.
So, but like you see when you see these movies though,
No, exactly.
they're kind of giving you the truth too, right?
Damn.
But that's what they say. Like there's there's human aliens. So when I hear him saying aliens, it's also humans.
Maybe they're like a half breed alien.
Yeah.
A lot of the technology.
If you're
a
half
lot
breed,
of
you're
like
an alien for sure.
the technological revolutions we've had is because like these UFOs, they're either like, placed into our orbit or they came, basically we got a hold of certain UFOs and they were able to kind of, I don't remember what the word is, but take the technology and like work backwards.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And kind of just like figure out and
Yep.
then, you know, so but I don't really think people really care, you know what I mean? Like everyone's just so distracted about like all this.
They used to
next
say
shit.
black people are aliens.
Yeah.
We're from a different
On some Anunnaki shit or on some
Anunnaki
like,
and all that stuff. They say we're the aliens.
Yeah.
I've also heard that white people are the aliens.
That too.
Because like how would we have gotten to this planet like without the melanin and the sun and stuff
Exactly.
here? But then there are spots of the earth without like that aren't sunny.
but you know
Yeah.
how I think white people got here.
How?
I think on some Yakub shit.
Yeah,
You know,
we
like,
created
like,
them.
like white people were created, you know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
think that,
Grafted, man.
yeah, but I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
like
yeah.
a lot, but I
Yeah,
even
yeah.
think that like even we were kind of created from like an alien race type thing, you know what I mean?
Yo,
Like,
you guys.
Yeah, we were.
no, because like if you kind of deep it, like
Kiwi, so
this
when
evolution thing, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
okay, so we just started off as a speck and then we grew into like, come on, bro. So like, what's the next form of evolution? How come the apes that are still on road right now aren't like
Still
evolving?
aping.
They're
You know
so
what I mean?
aping.
it takes millions of years according to them, but I don't believe that like okay we evolved from apes. But like with the
No.
Yakub thing, right? Like how many did Yakub make? Like if you were like in the lab when he made white people, like how many did he make?
I don't mean to laugh because like once upon a time when I was doing the knowledge brothers,
Yeah, yeah.
right,
Yeah.
that was like the type of teaching that they would try to push. Like,
Yeah.
don't you know that the white man was created in a lab? And I'm like,
Yeah.
it just sounds crazy to me now, fam.
But like how
but
many
it
would
kinda
you
makes
have had
sense,
to
though.
make to have like a diverse white population?
Yo, they said that the human race started off with Adam and Eve. All you need is two motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I don't believe that because
What do you mean,
those two
and weren't
those
they
two
white?
no those two people, right? They're gonna have a kid. And then if they have two, who else are they gonna mate with? You have to
say
have a
most white
diverse
people
pool.
are Neanderthal.
That's plausible. That's actually.
They say most white people are Neanderthal.
So what? They made a one Yakub and then Yakub made a white dude and then
they
like
took the
a
pig.
white woman
Listen, they took the
Neanderthal.
pig. They took the pig, and they took the dog,
Okay,
and then they took a man, and then that's how they created.
but how many did they
'Cause-
make?
They probably made a few.
I
a few
have
almost,
to make, like,
I almost
a
seen a
couple
production
hundred.
line. I almost seen a production line. Like y'all were being plopped out. Like I swear to God.
Nigga said a
You were just in like some
A
tube.
dog.
Y'all was just getting plopped out at some tube. Like bop, bop, bop. But not
And then,
like,
like,
you know what I'm saying? That's how you guys
because I
figured it
swear,
out.
like your history only goes back like what is it,
3,000 years.
4,000?
3,000. That's it. You guys are only 3,000 years on this earth.
I thought it was 4.
No.
Well, I thought it was
They're
also
gonna let you
7.
think
But
that.
whether it's 3 or 4,000, you know what I mean? Like that's not enough. Like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
niggas been out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
finding fossils from niggas like
Not
Like-
niggas, man.
Melanated. Negus. But like no, you're right. They're finding fossils of like melanated beings
Yeah.
from like almost millions of years ago.
Yes, very much so.
But I still don't think that proves that like white people were like genetically lab made. You know what I'm saying? But it's possible. Like anything's in the realm of possibilities. Like,
well,
I need to see the proof.
Well, we're
bro.
not that. Well, black people aren't that hairy, right?
yeah,
Right.
But I
So-
feel like the biblical account of history makes
That's a
more sense.
generalization.
We're not very hairy
But
people,
even if
bro.
you look at genealogy, like the genetics
Yeah.
and the DNA of
Yeah.
like a black being versus like a white being, and so,
and we have an extra.
yeah, I think white people have like the rhesus monkey gene or something, and then black people
We have the actual human gene.
Yeah, and like no, we have like animal genes as well. I'm not saying that black people are just pure and like you know what I mean. Like,
No, we have the alien gene.
Exactly, exactly.
They say we have an alien gene.
I'm just listening to you guys.
No, but okay, what about Asians? Do you think Asians came from black people?
Pardon me?
Do you think Asians came from black people?
Very much so.
Okay, so how did they get to that color?
No, I think they were grafted in a sense as well.
But they're Afro-Asiatics. They're like black people with the Asian eyes.
You see them, especially
So
when you
how
go to
would
like
that come
Nigeria and
about?
those places.
How would that come
the
about?
Afro-Asiatics were
Because we
mingling with
were
the white
everywhere. Yeah, that too, and we were everywhere.
So they made like every Chinese person is like
karate was
not
invented by
Blasian,
us.
but pretty much like
basically.
light skin.
Have you seen light skin Blasians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like let that go on for a few generations.
And they just stick to yellow after?
Well, there's lighter ones than
A
that.
billion of them? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's more plausible that everyone eventually could trace their lineage back to black people, because there's a Chinese scientist that did this experiment, and then he was like shocked. He's like, no, like it came from like a melanated being, and that's how like the Asians came about.
Very much so.
But I don't know. There's also the Curse of Cain. There's like Esau. Like
Yeah,
there's
they're
many
gonna
different
they're gonna
theories,
throw
like-
those books in there just because history is always rewritten every 200 years.
But even
right?
the Curse of Cain, like Cain and Abel,
Yeah.
like he was like, I'm gonna put a marker on Cain to do with like skin, which like they say is like leprosy, but that's like a marker that shows like, okay, like you're different than Abel, like you're from a different like seed, and it's like whiteness. You know what I'm saying? Could be albino.
Yeah,
you
he's
know what
probably
I'm
albino.
saying? But they say that some people could say like white people come from that, and the other
Very
people
much
say
so.
white people come from Esau.
One last question. Regarding to the alien thing.
Yeah.
Do you think we're ready for like an alien? Like if aliens were to pull up on Earth today, like
They're already
getting
here,
smoked.
Benjamin.
We're getting
They're already
smoked.
here, bro. They're already here,
They're out
bro.
here.
No, but like
Already
if
here,
like they really like they started making social media posts like, yo, I'm
Yeah.
downtown Dundas, yo, alien life.
I mean, like,
people are-
Hashtag alien life.
start
alien
talking
life.
some high pitched voices.
Yeah,
and shit.
like we're now seeing them. Like, are we gonna jump out our skin, or is it gonna be
Honestly,
anarchy?
I'd fuck with them.
I think humans will try to embrace them at first.
Yeah, I'd fuck with them. No,
Yeah.
we'd be against them at first. Like we're against everything.
Now you know them
We
liberals.
can't even take a couple Indians at Dundas Square.
Nah,
all
you-
inclusivity.
You know them liberals would be like, oh, if you discriminate the aliens, are gonna be discriminating against blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Nah.
they're going through the same plight as the gays.
Exactly.
I feel like if the
Whoa.
aliens are Anunnaki and
Yeah.
they're like 10 feet tall and like they
We're
just have a
done.
crazy vibe frequency that like they don't even talk and you just feel the vibe, like everyone would either worship them
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
I think people would start worshiping them.
Yeah.
That is true still.
Me, I'd be friends. I'd be chilling out.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get on their bad side.
No,
I'd
but
be,
it
hey,
depends.
You see me come right through the door.
they're-
One of the friend would be like, I told you no gas.
If they're not smoking mans,
It's like this
No,
tall.
I'd be like, you shut the fuck up. This nigga will help us.
I don't really like authority figures. You know what I mean? So if they're not smoking mans, then like don't bother. You know what I mean? Like I'm not taking no orders, none of that shit.
All
bro.
right. Then after they just look
Yeah.
at you and you just turn into nothing.
No, but if
yeah.
they're doing, I'm saying, I have to say, if they're
You
doing
can't-
that to next man's, then yeah, I'm taking orders. So, but if they're on
No,
some
bro.
like, oh, you guys can worship me if you like, if not, it's
Nah,
all
they're not
love.
coming like that, bro.
So get the fuck
It's
out
either
my
you,
face.
it's either you get down or lay. It's either lay down
You
or
say, wait, take it by force, right?
Oh,
Okay,
me.
I'm sorry. I'll go in the corner. Okay, let's move on to our last topic here.
Oh shit, there's the next one. Eh?
Yeah, well, I got one more
The
topic. for us
3-hour
here.
pod.
Yeah.
No, we're
Well,
still
I shout out to the
actually.
people that they love it, bro. They love
No,
it.
they do actually. Some people hit
Yeah.
us up like, "Yo, fam, okay, a nice long pod
And it's a
today."
holiday. Shout out Family Day.
Yeah.
Big love to the
Yes,
family.
enjoy your family day.
So let me ask you guys: would you hire this lady as your lawyer? One take, Jake.
Oh, I see.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Her name is Attorney Sierra Norris. Okay, she's a real attorney. The caption says, "Don't call a streak, baby. Not guilty on Class X aggravated battery, great bodily harm with firearm, and armed habitual criminal."
Damn.
Client was looking at 6 to 30 years to be served at 85%. And will be released tonight after spending 17 months in custody. So she's really getting people out of jail and shit like that. But like, and she has multiple social media posts where she's like doing all. I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted. Maybe I'm a square. My lawyer can't be doing gun fingers, fam.
Okay, me personally, because I've seen like a lot of lawyers try to take this modern path. There's like rapping lawyers. There are some that like, they try to show that they're from the hood or whatever.
Yeah.
Me personally, I want like the most like not like conservative Jewish dude. You know what I'm that's me if I have to hire a lawyer, but I don't know. It seems like whatever works. She's obviously pretty and she seems pretty cool, but like I just think that like the older Jewish dudes, like they just have like the system on lock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's me personally. How about y'all though?
Well, it's America though. Anything can happen.
This is true.
It's with Chicago, right?
I think
Chicago, right?
I'm looking up her account right now.
I wonder what she's doing though.
Well, I think the case that she beat was in Chicago. So yeah, I think she's a Chicago lawyer.
So in America, it's not hard to be a black judge now, and it's not hard to be a black lawyer, right? So like I feel,
or as hard,
but is
as
she black?
Of course, bro.
Light skin.
She light skin. Okay, I thought she was like Persian, and I seen Sierra Nora or something. Never mind.
She's a black lady, bro.
Okay,
I don't think a Persian lady would be doing all that. Let's be real.
She's probably FBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she red skin.
Not no freaking Caribbean black.
Yeah, she red skin. She red skin.
It's kind of different. I thought she was white.
Collard greens and grits. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look. I'm sorry. Keep saying your point, but pull up the picture over here, Jake. What are you saying, Dusty? This watch her.
We go on her profile.
Yeah, let's just see her for a second.
Let's see her
Let me collect
profile.
my thoughts.
Let's see her profile.
I'll say my ex was a lawyer. You know what I mean? And like she actually works for a prestigious law firm out here. But there's actually like the competition is crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at her for doing these social media posts.
Yeah.
Because like for every person that's like, no. There's someone that's like, oh, she's lit. Yeah, I want
I want that. Well, shit, she got clients.
She's getting, and she's showing that she's getting niggas. Like,
she's young, and she's young too, right?
Yeah. You know, salute to Jordana Goldlist. She does a lot of social media. She has her own podcast and everything like that. It's just a little bit different. Like she's not like, but she's being a little bit more quote unquote professional.
Yeah.
Right. Because I don't want to say this lady's not professional, but
no.
I just don't feel professionalism when it's like you're doing.
She's doing a victory dance. She's doing a victory dance.
The victory dance got gun fingers in it.
Hold on, but when we play back to Top 5's victory, when he came out, who was he with?
He was a Gary Grill who was dressed in like that old school garb with like the collar and shit like that.
Clean shaven, Jewish.
He's there watching Top 5 going crazy. He's kind of like uncomfortably smiling like, all right, calm down. Bro.
But he's still kind of like co-signing it.
He co-signed it though.
You know,
yes,
like,
but he wasn't outside the courtroom like, Bobby bitch, Bobby bitch, we free.
Is there a difference because she's black, so it's like it's more like cultural as opposed to like if it was like if Gary Grill was like, you know, singing some Top 5 lyrics and doing these
I wouldn't
videos,
take him seriously neither.
But do you feel like with her it's kind of like you can take her a little more seriously because it's like closer to her culture?
Yes, but at the same time, and like I don't want to disrespect her because I'm sure she's like a prestigious lawyer. For like her page looks like she's getting it in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I don't feel comfortable. If I was in a fighting for my life, I'm not drawing for the lawyer that's doing dances on TikTok and shit.
I just think
I think I would kind of trust her because like maybe you would know like she's really going and getting she's fighting for you.
Yeah.
Right? Per se, the white guy who's dressed up, prim and proper Jewish guy that was just hanging out with the judge last night and being like, you know that nigga's going to jail, bro. Give my money. Give my money. Hurry up, bro.
He has like a more prestigious client that he cares about. Like, okay, this is the case I'm actually gonna worry about.
Yeah. Some Jewish guys now fighting black kid's case that shot up a place. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, put that kid away,
But
right?
I'm also thinking like if you're the jury, right, and you see this like beautiful woman presenting a case, you might be more open to hearing her out.
Exactly.
But I also think sometimes the fact that she's a baddie could like take away from her arguments. You know, it's kind of like those like female comedians that are super bad, and it's like all you're noticing is that she's bad.
It depends because like it's saying aggravated battery and stuff. Maybe like
for a woman.
If there was like a woman involved, then you would want a woman lawyer representing you because it kind of like like subconsciously it shows, oh, maybe he's not too bad with women if a woman's representing him.
Yeah, but you're assuming that aggravated battery means that he was fucking with a woman. It could have been like he just beat the shit out of a dude. He had a gun in that case also. You know what I'm saying?
What I will say, and this could be my biases seeping through, but like if I were to hire a woman lawyer, I would want her to be a baddie. but I wouldn't hire her over like a specific male lawyer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That has the links already.
That has the links. You know he's corrupt and like gives the judge money and you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm
Like
saying.
that would be my first option.
But yeah. Especially if you're fighting for your life. Like
Yeah.
what? That's
if you're fighting for your life and your lawyer's like doing this and this, you're like, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I just think the professional standard in 2026 isn't as high as it was before. Because like, yo, niggas be in business meetings and like jeans and like a t-shirt and stuff.
Yeah.
Like CEOs don't really be wearing suits as much anymore. So I just feel like
the
as
president's
whole,
a reality star.
You know what I mean? As a whole, like we don't care as much as professionalism rather than could you get the job done.
So would you rather hire Gary Grill or this woman?
Gary Grill. I'm
Gary
sorry. Y'all can call me Raccoon if you want, bro. I'm going
Who
for
are you
Gary
saying?
Grill.
And who are you saying?
I'm gonna say Gary Grill only because I'm in like Toronto. He seems to know Toronto. Like,
What if she
Ontario
was in
law.
Toronto as well?
Yo, she'd probably be my girlfriend, bro. Before she, you know what
I'm,
I mean?
I'm
trying to
drawing
hit
for
that.
Jordana, to be honest.
Jordana over Gary Grill, even if they're the same tag.
Yeah, I'm going for
But Jordana
Jordana.
has shown like competency
Yes.
when she does her podcast or when she speaks about criminal
she
law.
has more of a rough, like a rough.
She's like a shark, you know.
Yeah, she's rough. She's rough, right?
She's gonna go over there in there and beat the case. And the thing is, she's beat up the cases for a lot of people.
Didn't she get into trouble too when she was
Once
younger?
upon a time when she was younger. She's been to jail. She's been through it all.
But she maintains that element of professionalism. Like she's not doing these like TikTok dances and stuff.
Yeah.
But I can see where she does those, why she's doing these dances too, right?
Get clients?
It would, because it's like, okay, would you really trust a good guy? You telling a good guy that you shot up a place, or telling like, you kind of have to make the bad guy feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So her being like my lawyer, I'd be like, oh shit, I could tell her the truth.
Like you're cool.
I could tell her the truth. Like, yeah, I did flip and shoot place.
But get me off.
But get me off. She can be like, yeah, man, we can fight that. What'd you do? Did you do the Bobby over the car? Like, what happened? Like, tell me what happened. Then she can go into court and play it out a different way. You know what I mean? Like,
way more relatable.
right?
Yeah.
That's where I can see where, like, why she's doing that, right? Because her phone's ringing now.
Do you feel like she's leveraging her sex appeal to get more clients?
Not really.
She's not showing too much.
She just like she's wearing the full suits in these videos and stuff like that. It's just the moves. She's just dancing around and doing her thing.
But it does kind of make you interested.
Yeah, and she is a baddie. Like she's like
tall.
She looks like she got 6 foot and chain, booty banging.
In those heels, actually, she's tall in them heels.
Yeah. Now we're just
Tall glass
objectifying
of
her,
water.
but yeah, I'm down.
Tall glass of water.
Friday's gonna commit a crime in Chicago just to hire her.
What's her name again
Tall
over
glass
here?
of-
Sierra Norris. Even I remember her name.
Oh, wait, a Chicago
Let me
hat
give her
for
a follow.
baby.
At Attorney Sierra Norris. Yo, you should interview her.
We will have Jordana pulling up soon.
Nah,
too,
Sierra Norris.
Sierra.
we already had Jordana.
We'll get her. We'll see if we can get her on Zoom also. But listen, salute to her. I'm not even trying to diss her. You know what I mean? I just wanted to bring this up to y'all attention. Just an observation I had. Let's wrap it up for the evening here.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip-hop.
watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.